It's Saturday night, and you're live with Tales from the Dark Side, the Star Wars show that knows everything. No, just joking. Welcome to MCM. It's Saturday night. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We've got the entire Dark Side crew here to talk about Celebration. Shit, does that even matter that we're going to talk about anything else with Star Wars? But no, we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. So let's get this rolling. And don't forget to crack your red or your White Claw.
Still the same old intro, I see.
Why change something that works, bro?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Why change what works? Yeah, people like it. They dig it.
Sure did.
What up, everybody? It is Saturday night. It is a special weekend. We have a holiday weekend, so we got a lot of alcohol to drink, a lot of cannabis to smoke, and a lot of Star Wars talk because Star Wars Celebration is happening right now. Of course, we also have Obi-Wan. They timed that good. That was smart of them to figure that out. So, and a lot of other stuff. We got Yee's gonna try out. He's thinking of new game ideas, so we're gonna try out maybe a new game idea later on. We've got Ant from Bird City that's gonna pop on and talk about Phoenix fan fusion and all that fun stuff. I don't know how well the show is going to be ran from the production standpoint because I have a new computer and it's a pain in the ass.
Hey, whatever you want to blame it on, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
You want to blame it on the computer, it's fine.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but over at Renovision, we do a pretty good job. So if you need any help with that, just let us know. We'll take it over, man. We got no problem with it.
Yeah, I'll do
Same old Marco. Same old Marco.
Well, I mean, I'm back on MCM, so I figured.
Yeah. What up, everybody? Listen, Kyle's right. We've got Marco back on the show, back to be Marco, which is why we love him. And he knows a lot about Star Wars, and so does everybody else on that show and channel. So thanks for Pete and Jedi and Dom and JJ. Appreciate you guys.
So if you
let's just get into it. So
if you want the full discussion, hit them up tomorrow night on Renovision.
Yes,
they're really going to break it down for you guys. We're just going to get the fun version.
We just want the cool shit. We want the cool shit. We don't want the nerdy like Star Trek type shit.
We'll save the deep cuts for tomorrow.
We don't do Star Trek. That's
I know. Really?
That shit's badass though.
What's up, Hive? No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is if you accept it.
Yeah. We're also gonna talk about a couple of badass new exclusives that dropped care of our friends Hive and Bird City and Wanted Comics. Some really, really dope stuff that's been cooking for a while. And we might tell everybody the new name of the channel tonight. We'll see. We'll see how the show goes.
Intriguing.
We'll see how the show goes. So, all right. First, I want to talk Obi-Wan real quick. Let's get a quick no, I don't care about spoilers. Nobody cares about spoilers. We don't do that shit here.
Everybody already watched it. Let's hear what you guys think. Starting with you, Marco.
So I think we've been pushing for the 2-episode start, right? Like this is something that we talk about all the time on Renovision, especially with how Book of Fett went off and with how some of the other stuff has happened in the past. It's kind of it, and I don't mean a 2-hour like kickoff, which they did, which was very interesting for that formation. I think it worked well, especially with introducing some of the characters and some of the stuff that they did.
That's it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they missed. There's a lot of things on there where you're like, okay, that could have been better. But all in all, I mean,
like what could have been
well, just
better?
like the costume shit's kind of bad.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Dude, he wears a thing with a hood on it, dude.
Not him. All the Inquisitors.
I thought the cinematography was pretty good.
You didn't like the way the Inquisitors looked?
No, they were bad. They did a bad job with all of them.
Some of the action was a little subpar. We didn't need to see so much of Reva running across the rooftops because some of it looked like a lot of lazy wire work kind of.
I mean, obviously, yeah. Whatever they're doing with parquet or whatever the shit's called, parkour, they need to stop that dumb shit. Like,
I agree.
They just need to stop.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
It was weird.
It was just too much. That's all.
Yeah. But I mean,
and the Inquisitors. What'd you guys think about the whole Inquisitor stuff?
Yeah, I liked them in Rebels.
No, look, me personally with the Inquisitors, I think that they were kind of stiff. The acting.
Yeah, I felt that way from the beginning of the trailers. They felt stiff, both in their acting and their stupid suits.
Yeah, I didn't mind the acting for the Grand Inquisitor so much, but the other two, and especially Reva, was kind of a cliche type thing.
Yeah,
there were some very long. The problem with the Grand Inquisitor is twofold. One, make them look fucking better. You have the money to do that. Number two, the pacing. He tried to do the same pacing that the cartoon does, where it's the long pause and the break in his, like, the rhythmic thing, and it didn't work because he didn't have it. Like, he doesn't have the
Jason
breathing.
Isaacs. That's why.
Well, yeah, because it's not him. Yeah, obviously. And the other brother, I mean, they didn't even need him there. It's worthless. And the other sister, did she even do shit?
Well, the fifth sister.
Yeah.
The fifth, right?
She was barely.
We never figured out who
I'm surprised
I think she had 2 lines.
Did she even have 2 lines?
Yeah, did she have one? I don't
I
remember.
think she
had
just
like
looked.
2 lines.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2.
I mean, little Leia obviously it's the new rock star, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's
she
what
is.
it is. She's the new rock star.
She was
And
awesome.
I think they did her well. I think that kid's well. I think linking her to the bear is not fair. I mean, I just, like, people are comparing her from Game of Thrones, Brian, that history.
Oh,
Yeah, the real event that
Bear.
happened.
What the
It's like
hell are you
bear.
talking
What are you
about?
talking
Yeah,
about?
the little bear. They're, like, everybody's comparing her to the little bear in the little bear speech. That's not fair. I think
Why? What's the little bear speech?
What little bear? What are you
From
talking
Game
about?
of Thrones.
from Game of
Lady
Thrones.
Mormont.
Lady
Lady
Mormont.
Mormont.
She gives this huge speech both in the books and in the TV show, and it's really good in the TV.
Yeah, they definitely took a little note from that whole thing.
They did, but they did a better job, I think. I think what people wanted out of her further down the line, Lady Mormont, they took Leia and did that. I think it made sense. Like, I don't mind when they do stuff that makes sense. I mind when they do stuff that touches, and I know JJ disagrees with this, but touches the original.
Touches.
Well, you say that, but then 2 minutes later, you're gonna be like, I just hope they don't touch this. And so, but that touch the original 3 and don't mess it up. And they haven't done that yet. They're very close. There's a very fine line there. There's a couple things they did that could be interpreted differently. Obviously, they're not following the comics that much, but we
Is
kind of
that
figured
bad,
it
though?
out. No,
I didn't expect them to follow the comics, really.
Mm.
I don't think
Well,
anything
it's
Star
bad
Wars
if they
follows
break
the comics.
canon, right?
The group, the writing group, never gets together. Comics, TV,
yeah,
movies,
they
and
got the story group, bro.
the story group, but they never get together. And the exact because
Well,
they
the
get
story
together,
group's supposed
I
to
just
have
think they're-
oversight, though. Yeah.
They get together. I just think for the TV production side of things, they don't care about the comics
Yeah.
that much.
I mean, they
Well,
changed.
I will be bothered. I'm bothered if they break canon, whether it comes from comics, novel, or whatever.
Mm.
I'm
Well, then you're
bothered by
pissed
it.
already because they broke canon in the show.
Yeah.
But maybe not.
No, they
I would
did.
say
They
I'm
broke
pissed.
canon in the show.
Listen, there are some things that think like it's a couple of things in the show that people are thinking, but you have to just
No,
read
Dom. I'm not talking about rumors. There's a scene in
rumors.
the show in the first fucking 10 minutes. They broke canon out of the comics. 100%.
That's a great question, Brad Selden, because that's what everybody is thinking, man. Everybody and their mother is thinking, why did this
I don't think anybody
Grand
knows the answer yet.
Inquisitor? Yeah, what
No.
the hell is going on with
All
that?
right. Can I say something about the Inquisitor?
Yeah.
If you read the comic books, if you watched Rebels, he comes back. He's a ghost in the comic books. So apparently
He's
he can
dead.
incarnate.
No.
You don't know.
That, but Dom, that was
It's
after
different.
he died, and then they used it as a force ghost almost.
It's a
and
force
Vader
ghost, but I'm
did.
just saying in the comic, but the comic takes place after Rebels. Think about it.
This is
the
pre
No,
Rebels.
Yeah, but
No,
the
this is
Obi-Wan
pre-Rebels. I'm just
before
saying,
Rebels.
Either they're going to replace the Inquisitor with another Inquisitor, or he has some kind of
Well-
reincarnating ability.
Okay, so think of it this way: when he dies in Rebels, so you ever see him die? Of course, it's a cartoon,
He fell in the
a
fire.
Disney cartoon. Yeah, he says there are things far worse than death, or something.
Yeah,
like that.
then he gets
to that
he gets,
effect.
He ends up
That's
getting
when he
his
dies
force.
in Rebels. So it's presumably that he's like probably been dead before. Maybe I mean, maybe
No. I think time out. It's just like if you read the comics and what Vader did to all the Inquisitors. It's just one of those fucking things, and that's how they're going to explain it.
Yeah, they're gonna explain
They
like
get some
Vader
sort of-
bringing him back or something.
Cybernetic
He's not
part
dead.
or something.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
the
thinking
comic
he's
books.
not
In the
dead
comic
either.
books, Vader cuts off parts of all the Inquisitors, and they start replacing them.
Yeah.
with
Yeah, they
cybernetic
gave
Well,
Fennec
you know,
Shand
like
robot
Boba Fett
guts.
back
He
in
can
the
get
tank. Don't
robot
worry about
guts,
it.
too.
He can
Yeah,
heal
throw
up.
him back a tank.
Or
Yeah.
remodifications. Get the modifier.
No, I
There you
think. By the way, whoever asked if we think they're going to change out the heads, no, I wish they would, but I have a feeling now at this point they're not doing it. They're stubborn about it and they don't care.
Can I say the only thing that I've obviously I enjoy both of them. I don't have any big gripes about any of them, including whether or not if they broke in canon with the Inquisitor, that will bother me. Some of the smaller canon breaks, maybe I don't care so much. So
They broke a Kenobi.
we'll talk about
they broke
that
a
probably
Kenobi
more in
canon break.
depth later on, possibly tomorrow. But
Yeah.
the thing that bothered me about Leia, and somebody brought up Leia, and I'll tease this a little bit because if you watch the Tales from the Dark Side show, you know, sometimes I have a partner that watches these movies with or shows with me that doesn't know a lot about Star Wars, and that partner is my wife. And she's watching this with me. She was like a roller coaster when it came to Leia. She loves her, she hates her, she loves her or hates her because she's a brat in some scenes. But what bothered me most about Leia is
You guys
some
don't
of
have
the
daughters,
action
do you?
scenes. Some of the action scenes with Leia, when they're trying to catch this little girl, it just seems like they're short arming her. Like, come on, just catch. I mean, there are actually some scenes where they don't even extend their arms to try and catch her when she's trying to evade them. And I'm like, all right.
You know what?
I think you could have done better than that.
If that's the worst, her sarcastic remarks are the best.
Yeah, that's what I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that than parkour or
like
whatever.
Like we say all the time, some of the things that bother me, other people find irrelevant, and that's fine. But I'm sitting there watching that, and I'm like, just catch the little shit already. I mean, you're not even trying.
Well, you know who the guy was, right? Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yep.
That was a little distracting.
Yeah, it was.
A little bit. That new shirt was distracting.
Like it's the dialect.
Orange Dayglow shirt.
I liked
man.
him in it. I thought he was entertaining in it.
Yeah, he was good. I mean, you know, it obviously it's better than Book of Fett, which isn't a very high bar
Were
to
you
have.
surprised Leia was 10? Like, I thought the
Yeah.
actress read younger to me. Like, I thought she was younger than 10. They said, 10. I'm like,
You know,
Well, it said 10 year. That means
It's
10 years
10
later,
too.
right?
So
Yeah.
think about it. The way she's acting in
both
that.
10.
Remember in Rebels? When she
yeah,
was
I
in
know,
Rebels?
but
She
the
was
actress
14?
didn't seem 10. She looked more like
Yeah,
7.
she's a little younger. What's his name was good. What's his place who played the fake Jedi with the magnets using the fake Jedi that helped
Kumail?
Obi-Wan.
Oh, the
Really?
external dude,
Stuber?
externals guy.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, that was good. That I mean, I don't know. At least it's not Book of like.
Look,
you know, we got Mando.
You're gonna
and-
piss Dom off if you keep bringing up books.
No, you know what? Listen, no, I'm
Have to
actually
break
really,
No,
I'm actually
I don't
really becoming aware that I got friggin' the short end of the friggin' goddamn with Book of Boba Fett.
The blinds are off.
42 years. And
Don't
Book of
take
Boba
off your rose-colored glasses, Dom. Not now. No.
Yeah, I know.
I think
It's
it's
what we love about you.
It could still be your favorite character, man.
Oh, it's
Don't
always
worry.
just
We
like-
all get our hearts broken sometimes.
You know, look,
Dom is way too invested in Boba Fett for it to ever not be his favorite character.
Yeah, Boba. At least he
He's
looks cool.
no. Well, looking cool and acting cool, two different things, right? I want to act cool. You know, I could honestly say one thing. At least we got off of Tatooine. Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, and Kenobi is McGregor's doing a great job reprising his role as Kenobi.
It was nice to see him.
It was good to see him. He did a great job at it, and it felt like it fit. Like all of it felt like it fit. I see what they're saying about. Somebody said something about Leia there and about her. What does cantankerous person say? Cantankerous L. Something about yeah here.
that she doesn't.
Yeah, I don't like all
Precocious?
yeah, precocious.
Make her
Yeah,
like-
yeah, that's fucking Leia. All right, have you ever seen Star Wars before?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Like, have you ever watched
I was gonna say the
I mean,
same
I'm not
thing.
trying to be an ass, but have you ever watched the original 3?
I
Like
could
the first one
totally
called
see
New
that
Hope.
little girl growing up to be Princess
Yeah.
Leia.
Yeah.
The one we
A
know. I could
smart ass
totally see it.
know-it-all. Like,
Yeah.
you ever see her when she's telling him like, "That's not how you fly a fucking
Yeah, when you
Star
figure
Cruiser?"
she was supposed to be what, like 17 thereabouts when she's
Charged
you
up.
know
You're kind of
standing
short
up
for
for
fucking
A little too short for a
stormtroopers.
stormtrooper.
Like,
I
kind
thought
of
the
fucking
little girl
short for
did a great
stormtroopers.
job,
Yeah, no, she's not
portraying
sarcastic.
Little
No,
Leia.
no,
That's
no.
the best line is when he goes, "We're farmers, and I'm your father," more like my grandfather.
Yeah. No, I
He's
mean, like,
what?
I thought they did a good job with her. I think that's like if
No, I did
anything's
too. I
gonna,
agree.
if you needed any savior, if you need anything to save the series, or know that at least it'll be in a halfway decent place, you got McGregor coming back and playing and not overacting Obi, right? Like that was the biggest fear, is that if he came back and he overacted Obi, we'd be in trouble.
He did a great job.
He did a great job. And number two, the Leia thing fits. They almost screwed it up, but it fits. So it keeps into canon, and fuck, she's amazing. Like,
all I know is Obi-Wan's
like
a fucking thief.
I actually,
Motherfucker steals
He kept
meat
stealing that
every
meat.
day, dude. He's a fucking
Yeah,
I
he's
thief.
kept waiting on
He'll
him to
get
get
trouble.
caught and like somebody to challenge him on that, but it never happened. I was like, okay.
which one do you guys think that is? Do you guys think that's a space whale, or do you guys think that was a whale that used to be part of the sea creatures of the seas of Tatooine?
Probably
I think
Getting
it's
into
a
real
crate
dorky shit
dragon.
right now.
Crate dragon?
Sorry.
It's on
If they're
Tatooine.
harvesting,
It's not a
fresh
crate
meat,
dragon. It's
No,
a
Let,
whale.
let me
It's
say
not a
this.
crate dragon.
Hold on. Let me answer that. If they can't do the fucking Inquisitor right, I don't think they're going to go that deep into Star Wars canon for the space whale shit.
Oh yeah, they do sometimes. That's the dumb shit they do.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. it
sometimes
pisses
they'll do
me
some
off.
real
Like,
dumb
what-
shit, and then it's like, the fuck.
They have no connection to their fans at all. At all. I feel like they really don't.
Right,
one
but
for
Dave
Kenobi?
Filoni and Favreau are overlooking it, so that's the thing.
No.
If they're overlooking
Wait,
it,
hold on, Dom.
Not
Brian,
Obi-Wan.
Brian, are you saying that you didn't like Obi-Wan and you don't think it's a Star Wars TV show?
No, what I'm talking about is do it right. That Inquisitor should have been done right. That's a cool
Oh yeah, the
fucking
Inquisitor's fucking
character.
horseshit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool.
Well,
fucking
I mean, this is
character.
no, but in the thing, we've always asked, like, we just talked about this earlier about nostalgia too. Like, y'all think you want some shit, and then all of a sudden, like, I mean, you get Dawson up there looking old, doing like little hopscotch moves on top of a fucking building, which that's not how Ahsoka moves. You know, she never once flipped around her fucking lightsabers. You know, which is a key. How don't you have the back? I mean, look, man, you could flip your lightsabers around. Like, that's not hard. I mean, that's,
Part of the issue with the look of the Inquisitor is, you know, they obviously went for practical effects over computer effects for his look.
Yeah.
Which I understand a creative decision like that, and I can appreciate it to a degree. I'm not saying it looks good,
It looks like
but
shit.
I mean,
No,
you
you
could
can
have
say it
the
looks like
inverse
shit.
where
No,
your
JJ,
CGI
it looks
looks
like shit.
terrible, like She-Hulk or something. So I mean,
Yeah.
you
What
know.
did you guys think about the Andor trailer?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I think we're going to break it completely down, but overall, I think it's what we expected for one, what we kind of been talking about.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
And by the way, the graphics in this look a lot fucking better. Than
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
It looks a little grittier.
you know what's
Yeah.
funny? Each show is getting better and better with the graphics.
I hope so,
you know.
because man, they were bad. Boba Fett up. It was so bad. I hope
Yeah.
so.
There were
different
parts.
creative teams.
I will tell you this though, there were parts though, and you can go back and watch it in Obi-Wan because they did, that when they were using that technology, some of the green shine that was supposed to be on some of the rock faces kind of disappeared as you know, they do that panoramic shot. So it was like almost like it was glitching out, and they got to be very careful about that because if it keeps happening, you know, and I'm not saying that it is with this one because, by the way, this took 4 times as long to get done as Obi did, but like, Star Wars is supposed to be about like George Lucas didn't come up with some fucking original screenplay. What he did was he showed us cool shit that we've never seen before through, you know, graphics, through like using the miniatures and all the creative stuff they did. Yeah, the model creations and shit like that.
So
Like, that's a big part of this, and they better keep on it, which Andor looks like it, but like, yeah, Obi had a couple of those issues. Inquisitors is one. Some of the running scenes, some of the fades of the camera where it goes in and you see the CGI disappear. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, I know it's supposed to be background, but you can't have that shit. You can't have that shit happen. You can't have shit rendering on something that comes out. You know what I mean?
In
But
all
it's
honesty-
better than Book of Fett, so fuck it.
In all
does
honesty,
anybody
I
else think that Andor is going to be a better story? It's going to have better storytelling because really they don't have
early
to
to
worry
tell.
as much in Andor about fan service as they do
Yeah.
in some
Amen.
of these other.
But they can
Yeah.
still do it, but they don't have to
Yeah.
worry about it.
Yeah, but no one is anyone
Oh.
really expecting a lot of fan. As a fanboy myself, and you guys know this, I'm not expecting a lot of fan service out of Andor like I would be out of maybe.
And there's less
Kenobi
pressure.
or-
I think there's less pressure on them to adhere to
Yeah, that's
canon
what I mean.
and don't touch these characters.
I mean, that's why Mandalorian was so great, right? Like they really didn't have to do much of that.
Anything over the
Yeah.
original trilogy, you can.
Once again, we preach it all the time. Get away from the Skywalker saga. Like the further you get away, the better the shit gets. It really does. I mean, and like I know you could say, but like Rogue One, I know it touches the saga, but it's so.
But it doesn't like really.
Yeah, but it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Like it does at the end, I guess, because it's the same fucking scene.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that was so great about Rogue One to me. The only Skywalker shit they should be even worrying about telling is the Anakin Darth Vader stuff. That's the only stuff that I want out of the Skywalker stuff anymore. I want Anakin while he's Darth Vader. I want him learning to be Darth Vader. And that's all I want from
That would
Skywalker
be
anymore.
badass.
Yeah, I want, and then we can have Afra proper. We could set up that whole new coolness of Anakin, which we get out of the comics and the novels and when he's Vader and he's a little bit younger and he's learning this stuff. That's the only Skywalker stuff. I think you should do what you did with Rogue One. If you want to do it, you bring in a Vader for a very small scene that we pretty much already know, which was in comics very small. And you just have him breathe a couple times, maybe take out a lightsaber, kill somebody, or force choke somebody, and then get him on the way. Like, get him out of here. Don't do too much, because every time they start doing more, it seems to muddy the water on stuff. And like, I get it, I guess, but I don't. Like that's. I mean, it's Cantankerous L says, "What about the Skywalker and Grogu thing? You don't want the story to cross again?"
I don't want that shit to happen. No.
I'll be honest.
Not a big fan of it.
If they would have kept that Skywalker Grogu thing and not Grogu going back and wanting to be a little Mando, I probably would have liked it a little bit more. I thought it was kind of cheesy, to be honest.
But see, that's what they did. But that's what they did. That's what I'm saying. Like whenever they do it, then you get that. So what was the whole fucking point of bringing Luke?
Yeah, there was no point.
Exactly.
There's no fucking point.
None. It was cheesy.
We just talked about Kyle Katarn. You could have had that fucking 90s fucking LARPer show up, and it would have been just as acceptable as what they did with Luke, if not better.
That's the crazy thing. They should have got rid of they should have got rid of Grogu, for at least a year, not have him come back and have Mando doing his thing without Grogu.
They should have never done the fucking Luke bullshit in the first place. It's garbage.
Too many toys.
Somebody else.
Dom. You know more. You know better than that.
Yeah,
Luke
I don't
would
know.
have been great. Luke would have been great but they just that little scene was too cheesy. Luke was amazing in Mando. He was amazing. That scene in Mando had people freaking crying.
It was a duplicate scene of the fucking New Hope scene. They did.
Well, I don't care. It was cool.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Here's
like in the long run. Now we're talking about it a year and a half later, and look what I
think deepfake Luke was one of those things that's like it was good in a small dose.
Yes.
In Mando, but then like, do I want to see like a series of that? No way. Like I don't want a series of that.
Or you fucking. Go back and cry over the fucking him showing up again while I'm telling you this is fucking stupid. Watch what happens, and then they did this. So
they haven't crossed that uncanny valley or whatever to make that deep fake stuff look good enough to me.
I don't know, man. I had no problem when they did it with Tarkin. I really didn't have a problem with the Luke. I know.
Well, the video game stuff is looking pretty amazing, and I mean this was pretty badass, to be honest.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the Jedi Survivor stuff? And
it looked great.
Yeah,
I like it.
Great. I mean, I've said this on our show before. Like, I don't understand why they can't take the animation engines of the games and make a show out of it.
I always said that.
They
tried that with Final Fantasy.
They use the same fucking technology to shoot the live action stuff that they use for this shit. So like, it is dumbfounding. It is extremely dumbfounding.
Why? Again, here we go. Inquisitor madness. Anyways, I agree with you. I come from that World of Warcraft. That's so badass looking, dude. It looks so good in this, and I feel like this looks better than the Uncanny Valley stuff the weird deepfake stuff. And I always loved in the World of Warcraft, game stuff that they had those badass, what looked like trailers, and you always say, "Oh, they should make the movie out of this." But I'll be honest, that Warcraft movie looked pretty badass.
I liked
it. Looked pretty badass.
How funny would that be if that turns out to be Mary Jade?
Oh, dude. I don't know, but now these games are getting so good that they should do straight up movies of this stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
100%.
They have the
You ever watch,
technology.
like,
Go onto the YouTubes and see the fucking cutscenes and how many views that
for
people
Old
watch.
Republic, they look amazing.
Yeah.
Every Kyle drinks Fago.
Well, the thing we got to remember, though, when you're talking about the video game clips, though, the video game clips work because they're either focused in on action set pieces or they're trying to show you landscape set pieces. There's not a lot of just two people sitting and having a conversation cutscenes where it's just not a lot going on, two people sitting at a table, and that's what you kind of need.
But they have,
Did
they
you-
have
no,
made
no, no, no,
games
no.
like that.
Yeah, no, they do. The fucking Fallen Order 1. Remember,
Well,
how many times are they having like 1-on-1 or 2-on-3 conversations sitting around a hollow table or some other shit?
Not only that, but the developers of Eclipse, Star Wars Eclipse, Quantic Dream or whatever, they did Heavy Rain, which Heavy Rain is played basically like a 2-hour movie in a video game form.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I gotta
see what they do.
As a non-huge Star Wars guy, why do the Inquisitors want to wipe out the Jedi? What is the point of them wanting to?
That's their
the last
job.
remaining? But why? Does they ever tell why?
Oh yeah, because they're scared of Vader.
You mean like personally, or like, like
No,
I mean, the Empire.
Like, there's a reason that they go out and do it. What's
well,
the
the
reason?
Empire wants to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So
Some
they
of them
don't
is
know that-
basically
everyone has got like a different story. Like the Grand Inquisitor hated the fucking librarian and never got a promotion. So
Well,
he's
he was
pissed.
he was an angry temple
Well,
guard.
I
Yeah,
think
he's a
maybe
bitch
you
when I
could
don't
just-
get
Little
promotion, too.
Reeve is because Obi put out the fucking call and never showed back up, so she's pissed off because her little Padawan friends died.
That's
Fish
why
guy.
she's got that hard
to
on
answer
for
Kyle's question, I think simply though, I think they're all Force users. So at this period, you're either the hunted or the hunter, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
Also,
of them are just pussies.
they all use the Force and everything.
Just
Yeah.
some of them,
Jedi
like
do.
A lot
if
of
you
them
played the
are
first
former
Fallen Order, there's
Padawan,
ones
Jedi.
like
Oh, okay.
Trilla, the second sister, who basically got tortured into it.
Yeah, tortured into
more or
it.
less. No,
Yeah, some of them had a choice, like you either come with us,
Kind of like
or
Nebula style shit.
more or less, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
did any of you guys get into
I
the
did like the show. I liked it a lot.
Star
I'm not
Wars: The
scared
Old
to say
Republic game?
Yeah.
I haven't played it in a long time, but I used to play
Well,
it
The MMO.
for a number of years.
yeah, I guess they recently released some new shit to it or something. I guess
Yeah.
I've been watching it. I would love to see a really well done style MMO on that they actually put time into. I'm surprised they never got into that. I don't understand why they didn't put more time into that. With some of the shit they're doing now.
Because
About
they
Old
learned that the
Republic?
microtransactions wouldn't work out for them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it was. It
Yeah.
was during the era of kickbacks for microtransaction. They actually released it at the worst possible time. I mean, that just
Yeah, but look how much money Blizzard made off of Warcraft, and it was all pay to win microtransaction shit. They just didn't put
Well,
any time into that
you're-
game, I don't think.
Your exclusivity with EA expires next year.
Yes.
So that's why you've seen all these other games announced through Ubisoft and all these other companies. So you're going to see more, I want to say creative, but I guess that's the word I would use. I don't know. Games coming out in different aspects. And to be fair they've been working on the Old Republic for 10 years and they've gotten really good at it.
Yeah.
Their player base is there. I don't know that they expand it very well, but
Yeah, they put out new little like mini what do they call those?
expansions.
Not expansions, but patches, mini patches and shit, So
So how much Darth Vader are we going to see in this Obi-Wan?
not a lot.
It's just going to be just like the end of the second episode. It's just going to be these little clips of him.
Yeah,
I mean, I think you might see him more interact with. I think you're going to see him more interact
crew.
with Inquisitors than you are with us.
I would love to see him because so the story behind him and the Inquisitors is he fucking cuts them piece by piece apart pretty much and rebuilds them. I would love to see him do that here.
Yeah.
Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But
That's kind of shitty. He walks up to him, he cuts an arm off, and then they put a new arm on.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
part of
pretty
their
much.
training.
part of their
I'd
training.
love to see the Night
Supposedly.
Sister with her eye.
What do you
Take
guys
it
think
out by
about
bit.
this? You guys
Interesting
have any
concept.
thoughts on what it is?
It's
Who
a
the fuck is
thing.
Jude
I like
Law?
Jude Law. I like Jude Law.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Jude Law. It's. I mean, this was rodeo,
This was
JJ?
Grammar Rodeo.
This is
Yeah,
Grammar Rodeo.
Memory Rodeo.
and we talked about this kind of
That's
last
what I'm
week, and we
saying.
kind of hit it right on the head of what it was going to be. It was going to be some kids that are lost out there, and they do adventures like the Lego. Somebody said like, it's not going to be the Lego thing, but it is. I mean, it's going to be like the kids that get lost and they do their little adventure, like the
They're
little
trying
Lego
to find
things.
their way home.
Try to find their way home. You'll see some planets that you'll see some people that and it'll be
And it's
fun.
set to take place in the Mandalorian Ahsoka era.
Yeah.
They're putting it in. So
So they'll sit through there. You'll get to see, different things.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
we'll see.
I don't like Jude Law, but whatever. Wait, maybe I
Jude
do.
Law's
What
a
was he in?
badass.
What was he in?
He did a lot of shit.
Captain
man.
Marvel.
He's new Dumbledore.
I heard he died in a movie, so he died in real life.
Wasn't he in Gleaming the Cube?
I even like
No.
some bad Jude Law.
No,
movies,
that's
like Repo
Christian
Man.
Slater, bro.
He was young Indiana Jones, right?
Oh, yeah, Young Indiana Jones.
We're not
His middle
starting. this
name's
again.
River, right?
Not start on that again.
You should check
I'm
out
gonna
the tax
bring
show
up
on
Max
Renovision
Rico's
last
arms.
week.
It was the tax show last Wednesday was out of control. So if you haven't
So-
watched it yet, go watch it.
Let me ask you guys this.
The Lego stuff's good. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
All the
Yeah.
shit they nailed on that. They're gonna come out with a new Lego thing. That's a
Yeah.
home run. They actually hit a lot of home runs. Like Celebration, everything that came out in Celebration. I can't think of one thing where I was like, that's out of place or shit.
Yeah.
They kind of cleared up some stuff. All that stuff that people are worried about, the stuff, and they kind of gave timelines on some shit. So like, yeah, a lot of shit's not coming.
Yeah, they
till
gave us
23,
They
24,
gave us
so.
a lot. I mean, they cleared up a
they
lot
did.
of rumors and stuff that were out there, which I appreciate. Like, so now you don't have to deal with the what ifs of it, everything.
Oh, there's still gonna be what ifs, man.
Well, I know, but I mean, as far as like everybody's wondering what Grammar Rodeo was. Well, now you know because they actually announced it.
What's
And,
up?
same with Tales of the
What's
Jedi. We know where that's going. So
yeah, and that was kind of cool. They gave us a Willow trailer, so they are actually bringing in.
That was
Willow.
weird though,
Why?
because it's not Star Wars. This is a
Yeah,
Lucas
Lucas
celebration.
film.
Yeah. So
Are you guys excited for that?
I love Gleaming.
They
the
also
Cube.
did Indiana Jones 5 stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't. That stuff being here was a little.
Yep. That's
weird.
what we're gonna get from now on. It's all gonna be under the Lucas window, which is kind of nice.
All right,
But
let's
I
talk
do
about
like
the High
Willow. I'm looking
Republic
forward to
stuff.
Willow.
ooh,
Yeah.
the High
This
Republic
has
stuff.
been what everybody to me has been tripping about. Or not tripping about in a bad way, but in a good way is the High Republic stuff.
Yeah.
So what's the news on the High Republic stuff?
Well, I mean, if you watch JJ did those first appearance things where he threw those slides and stuff together for us, and we kind of covered over. That's going to be 150 years. It's going to be prequels. They're going to follow one of our favorite characters that we've been telling you forever is, Under Siege. We refer to him all the
Porter
time.
Ordering.
Yeah, Porter Angle, but Under Siege. We always make jokes about he's the Under Siege of Star Wars, and that's what they came out and said. They said, yeah, that's who they're going to be focusing on. There's going to be a huge backstory on him. I mean, if you got that chef instead of going after the cookbook, you probably made a right decision. If you didn't and you fucking wasted money on the cookbook, then like go bake off or something.
And it's exciting because
You might
I know
make
it's,
some
it's
stuff.
all ages, but it's exciting to see Dark Horse come back. And
It was cool to see the logo. So one of the books, not by Man, they released one of the books by Man, and they showed it with the Dark Horse logo on it, which was kind of cool, man. It's good to see that too. And that is going to be, we talked about the Nameless and the Leveler. We got really in depth to that, and they kind of clarified that and told us we were right about that. And they're going to do a comic book, and that's what the Dark Horse book's going to be. So, I mean, like, it's, yeah. Right, Patrick? Yeah. I mean, like, hey, no, people do. I mean, we get ours. So, I mean, that's it, right? Like, it wasn't, if you, I guess what I say is if you got skin in the game, right? If you actually play this game and you got skin in it, then cool. If you're just trying to push out YouTube comments and hope that you get a app to give you a Bing, then like, yeah, you bought a bunch of worthless fucking books. Good luck. I mean,
I heard you're going to put this on VHS.
and that's another thing you can fucking waste your money on. No, but I mean, it was good. It was good. It's what we expected. And then they're gonna do a little bit on the Rowe family, which once again,
And the covers we saw were good. I mean,
yeah, the covers
yeah,
were
looking forward to the
good.
art.
They
This
didn't
one
have,
isn't. This one isn't the best cover.
No.
Hmm.
No. Probably not.
I think I'm still
I've
worried
seen
about
worse
the
High
Ireland
Republic
stuff.
covers, though.
This
I
is
mean,
garbage.
Did
Yeah,
you guys
it's
hear
garbage.
Ireland? Did you guys hear Ireland talk?
Yeah, I know she's your favorite.
She's the first fucking book coming out where it's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble.
It's
going to
co-authored,
be
though. I think
fucking
it's two
trouble.
writers on the first.
Yeah, I know who the other writer is too. It's going to be so. So this is the Blade. This is what we were talking
like
about.
this.
This is Under Siege. Yeah, this is going to be it. This is what we've been waiting for. This. I think we're super excited about it.
What's that?
Says the High Republic, the Blade serves as an origin story for the character Porter Engle, who appears
Did you
as
not,
a much.
Kyle? Are you listening to this fucking show while we are talking? Or are you just?
A
We
much
literally
older
just covered
Jedi
this.
Master.
I guess not.
We
It's
literally
Star
just
Wars,
covered
dude. It should start like zoning out. I guess.
I agree, man. Like you guys get like I'm just too high or something right now because even I'm like, fuck, I don't.
Porter Engle,
what?
he's like Seagal in Under Siege.
Yeah,
That's why
Porter
we call
Engle's
him.
like
That's what I
Seagal
was
in
like
Under
Under
Siege.
Siege. What?
Yeah, that's
he's
him.
he's the
That's
chef. He's
him.
the cook, but he's the
the cook.
retired.
Yeah, he's a
badass.
retired cook. He's a retired
He's now the cook.
badass. So they're gonna tell you the badass story of him. I mean,
You know
it's-
what they should bring some Kirak and Falah shit. Let's bring him out. I want him.
That's basically his character.
Yeah,
I know.
more or less.
I know.
they
like,
rewrote him.
Is his
Just
name
fucking
the
call him
Blade?
Kirak and Falah.
Who?
Yeah. Anyways,
Sorry.
the Dark Horse stuff is cool. I'm glad Dark Horse is getting Star Wars back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they have it here. Keep going down. They might show it to you. It's the man's the guy that's writing the Star Wars stuff, and it's gonna be about I think it's called Tales of the Nameless or something, or the Nameless. Oh, that was all they showed you on whatever website you're on. They
Yeah,
didn't show you
hold
the
on
rest
just a
of the books.
second. Man,
Okay.
dude, this new computer stuff is a daunting task for me when I'm so used to doing everything. Yeah.
You'll get that. You'll get
That's
used to the
awkward.
new one.
Keep going down.
Like I always said, it's kind of funny how people were hating on the High Republic.
No, that's not
Everybody's loving it.
I love. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. This. Do you think wasn't there some talk about High Republic? There's supposed to be some show for young kids or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
you covered it. The rodeo.
Yeah, that's
Um,
the Skeleton Crew.
Oh,
Everybody was
it's
saying
Skeleton
that
Crew.
about
Another
him.
one.
Yeah, where is that shit? It's right
He's
here.
talking about the Skeleton Crew, right?
No, there's
Yeah.
another. The young whatever.
Are you talking about the Acolytes?
No, right
No,
here.
the Skeleton Crew was the one that everybody was talking about, that they were making stuff
The
up. and it
Acolyte,
wasn't true.
the Acolyte will be at the end of the High Republic era.
Yes, but
that's the only
next
one
phase.
slated so far.
Yeah. Why
So the
don't,
rumor, so Brian, I think the confusing part is this, real quickly, if I may. So there's something that they came out that said that it was the rodeo. It was what's the thing from The Simpsons? JJ, please.
Grammar Rodeo.
Grammar rodeo. And there's a lot of people who were quote unquote speculating on what that was going to be. It's supposed to be young kids.
There was
Yeah, and I don't remember what it
there was
was.
a certain alert that got put out there.
Yeah, there's a certain alert from a whatever, from an app that was putting stuff out saying that it's going to be about Kiwi and all this other shit. Well, it turns out that if you go back
no,
to the
it's going to
Jude
be
Law
about
thing,
Vernestra Rowe.
Vernestra Rowe, sorry.
Rodeo.
yeah, for rodeo, because she has the spaghetti lightsaber, right? If you go back to the Jude Law thing,
Let's see here.
No, but what about the animated thing though?
That's
I think
it.
that's what.
No, there's another show coming out.
Yeah, there's
called,
an animated
it's in the
show.
High Republic
Yeah,
era.
Young
It's
Jedi
on-
Yeah.
Adventures.
Young
Jedi
Jedi
Adventures.
Adventures.
High Republic.
That's
Yeah.
what.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you
Young
think
Jedi
that we
Adventures.
could get
But that's
that
not what they were saying.
that cool character that they brought in the comics? What's that dude's name?
Court.
Oh, Court.
Yeah, Court. I want to get him in that. You think we can get him in that?
I hope.
I would hope too, but I think we're not going to be able to see. I think a lot of the people
I
you
think-
saw in Phase 2.
That's
The
going to be.
majority-
I think,
Right here. Young
Yeah.
Jedi Adventures is a new show headed to Disney Plus and Disney Junior that is aimed at pre-kindergarten children. Ah, that
yeah, it's going to be
fucking
super
sucks.
Yeah,
young.
it's gonna be like
That
Yeah.
sucks. I mean, that's
Oh,
cool
that's
for
what you're talking
kindergarten
about? Yeah, yeah.
They
children,
do
but
those shows pretty frequently.
Well,
like-
yeah, it's like almost like mini. There's like these little bit things they do within. They do.
I
like
might
this-
actually understand that one. I'm gonna have to.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I'm going to
I think-
understand that
But
one.
I think Brian, the characters you're talking about, we won't even have a shot till Phase 3 to see those characters again.
Well, I think you can, like, if they want to market the High Republic stuff to kids, I think you could see them introducing some of that stuff in a situation like that, and then say, "Hey, kids, these are these all ages comics by Dark Horse," and as a marketing thing, I think it could work. But I don't think it's going to be like anything that any of us care to
F
watch.
the kids.
Well, I mean, they're giving everybody a lot of content coming out, right?
See, I like it. I like there's something for everyone. That's
Yeah,
the cool thing about
that,
Star
I
Wars.
think that's where Marvel's always kind of missed. Disney too. Unfortunately, in the comic book realm, they've always done a very fucking terrible job like hitting every element across the board, and they're finally starting to do it for both Marvel and for Star Wars. And I don't think that's a bad thing, man. Like, sit down with, you know, a kindergarten grandkid or one of your kids and try to find something appropriate for them to watch that's not so fucking boring and stupid that you're like, or like, what are you gonna watch? You're gonna watch fucking Book of Fett with them, or Bad? I mean, even Bad Batch you shouldn't watch. I mean, I'm not judging terrible parents, but you probably shouldn't be watching that with fucking pre-kindergarten kids, you know. So let's get them hooked early. Get them hooked early. Get them hooked often. You know, I'm all for it.
So, I want to talk about
What the hell happened to Kyle?
The most important part of Star Wars Celebration for me, and that's the fucking exclusives. So, what did you guys think about the exclusives this year?
Dom,
did you take a look at them?
Yeah, Dom, this is yours.
I actually thought they were pretty cool. I really thought just about every single one was pretty cool. The Inquisitors, definitely, they look better than the actual. I like this Ralph McQuarrie.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, I like when they take it
That's
back to
pretty
the
cool.
concept art stuff.
That was always the exclusives back in the day, right? The McQuarrie concept.
And then they're
figures.
starting
That's
to do 2-packs too again. That's kind of nice. I mean, I think we were talking about a little bit earlier. Vintage is pissed off, and it's good whenever vintage collectors are pissed off because those fucking crybabies get everything.
Yeah, I'm also jazzed on the John Favreau.
Yeah,
this was a waste though. This was a waste.
Well,
I
that
agree.
stuff was it's sold out of what I heard.
Oh yeah,
Of course it's gonna
They're
sell
all
out.
gonna sell out.
Everything
Yeah.
sells out.
Everything
Yeah.
when it comes to collectibles.
Holy shit, that is the one thing that's kind of fucking garbage though. Did you guys
Look at
did you
that.
guys see on
You
like
can get
the
them at Target.
streams?
Yeah, you know about Target. They're at Target now.
Did you guys see on the streams where they were like citizens out there? They're like, hey, what's going on over here? Your booth's always packed. They're like, yeah, because people love our fucking watches. And that's not it. They would go to the booth to do like some photo shoot fucking thing or whatever like that. And they're like, yeah, but everybody loves like, you know, citizens. That's the name you think about when you think Star. And you're like, and they rolled out these cheap, dude. I feel bad for some of the shit people are buying.
Well, you know what?
Dom,
It's
you can
just
get that
junk.
Chewbacca at Target.
Huh?
Yeah.
You can get that Chewbacca at Target, Dom,
Yeah.
with that
Target-
sticker.
Yeah, the sticker, the shared sticker at Target, and then they have Luke is going to be at Hot Topic.
Okay, because as anybody that's watched the show knows, Dom will tell you it's all about the stickers when it comes to Funko. So,
Oh hell yeah, yeah! All the sticker variants of Boba Fett. What do you want? You know,
That's
so
crazy,
that
man.
Chewbacca at Target is going to have that convention sticker on.
Yes.
It, that exclusive sticker.
What about the HasLab though?
The
Oh,
Inquisitor
good. We got
figure
round-headed
looks
Grand Inquisitor.
better than the
Stupid.
actual thing itself.
Fucking so stupid.
It's a really badass figure.
What a waste. That's so dumb. I don't get that.
Inquisitor.
You know, I don't know. I think sometimes when they have to recreate live action from animation, they get mixed up. That's all I can honestly say.
I mean, the problem is I have with it is they've done better, so I know they can do better.
So
Like,
people
if it
are
was-
pissed off. People are
If this
pissed
was
off
like the
that
first live action Star Wars show, like Mandalorian season 1, and somebody looked like that, I'd probably be like, hey, you know, I'd give them a pass. But
you
this
see
is
all
not
the other
that.
the Reba figures that came out. People are complaining. Actually, this is pretty cool.
I don't
The
like
early
this.
bird set that came out. It's a
Tony,
Disney.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just reading some of the back chats. I'm trying to click on it. I can't. Tony,
Why-
are you? Go ahead. Go.
Why would they do this? I don't understand this. Like it's cool to make like you know, the new figures in the send away set or whatever, but to make them look almost exactly the same, that's kind of stupid to me.
It is, but
People
also
look this shit
they
up,
want
dude.
they want the kids of all ages to have it.
No,
You know,
no,
there's a lot of
no,
stuff-
no.
Kids ain't buying that.
Also, it's Disney.
Shit.
They want to make
There's
money.
there's no
They need
fucking
adults.
way to expect
No,
figures.
no,
Right there,
suck it.
Dom. They want to
Nah,
make
this is for people like you that fucking buy all
What
kinds of
What do you want? I would buy it because it's badass.
Yeah, you'll buy it. That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
It's
You'll
Star
buy
Wars
fucking people.
completionists. Star Wars
Yeah, I mean-
completionists. Yeah.
No, I think that there's a big problem that's actually infiltrated Star Wars at this point, and you'll see it. It's kind of like the Beanie Baby people. Like, they don't have that type of shit anymore, right? So now they've come over to try to figure something else out. And Star Wars does a very, very good job of, like, you know, the QVC people. Like, they end up doing a great job of, like, oh, we got a clock ticking. We've got 1,000 of these. You got to buy now. It's special because look, the doormat's great. Whatever.
It was like the card guys. Remember the card guys? You're gonna buy this limited edition card.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, it's like, yeah. I mean, what was it?
Ken Golden used to be on that.
Right.
Yeah, the QVC show card guys. Those guys were great.
Those were funny guys. I love those guys.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I think they've attracted those people, found that niche, and that's really what. Unfortunately, like I know Celebration's always had that feel a little bit to it. Like, okay, we're pandering a little bit to like just merchandising, but now they're like, and we're going to go at the parks and we're going to do merchandising for Life Day because we only had 5. It's like, no, you're going to give more bullshit that like,
you see something
it's
like
not
this,
good. Like, give us quality
shit. It's the 45th anniversary of Star Wars. For them to come out with this, all right, you want to recognize the 45th anniversary and come out with something that came out in the beginning. That's all cool. But we all know that the original set is beyond reach of people trying to pull money in their pocket.
I get that, but still, do we really need that?
Retro. Yeah, fuck retro.
Yeah.
Like, no offense.
Like,
I don't give a
these 3 3/4.
Let's get on that. It's the 45th anniversary. Which is great.
Fuck retro. Fuck vintage. Fuck them. I don't care about them. Like,
but we don't need to redo every goddamn set every fucking
exactly.
Look, I'll be totally honest with you.
Fuck them.
2 weeks ago, a Funko Pop limited to 6. It was the Willy Wonka gold ticket, sold for $100,000.
Get the hell out of here.
Would you want to buy a Funko Pop for $100,000? We could take that $100,000 and buy a vintage Star Wars piece and have that, and it'll always have value to it.
It's the same thing with a lot of these people that play the spec game in comics, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather have this ratio variant or this silver aged,
Yeah, the original. I'd rather have the original fucking piece. Like,
guys, I'd rather have the $100,000.
I know. There you go.
Hey.
No, I mean, like, I think that's part. I mean, I think that's a big part of what we do too. The no FOMO thing. I know some of our. If you ever turn into the dark side, you always see it in the chat. People are joking around. Like, BK's always like, "Oh, what is Marco got FOMO on this week?" And it's like a big part of us. Like, try not to get FOMO with that stuff, especially the new stuff coming out. And a lot of it is like just smoke and mirrors. And we try to give you market reports where you see this fell off. I mean, we're not geniuses and we can't predict the future. But if you've seen it happen over and over again, it's pretty ironic that every time we're like, this book isn't going to last and it's going to drop in price in 2 weeks. And then we look back in 2 weeks and the book is worth less than cover. Like, oh shit, how did we figure that one fucking out? You know what I mean? And I think that's part of the problem. Like, I think people were at home. They had maybe listened to people that probably they shouldn't have, and they didn't have anything to do. But hopefully it seems like people are getting smarter. So maybe they'll get out of here. Tony, Tony, please ask your question again, because I don't have control of this. So I can't throw your shit up on screen.
Like the toy market was funny.
What question?
In the toy market a lot, because if something drops, they can't get it. They'll wind up paying double, triple for it because they want
it's every collectible.
Sometimes,
like this Boba Fett. The droids.
Dude, look how old Hayden Christensen looks right there.
He looks terrible.
Yeah.
He looks fucking terrible.
Older, yeah.
Yeah, he looks fucking terrible.
What is he in his 40s, almost 50s, right?
No, yeah, I know, but he looks but he looks gross.
Well, he smokes cigarettes. When he smokes, he smokes.
Anyone have thoughts on her appearing from? Are you talking about from Unleashed?
That's brutal.
The chick from Unleashed.
Oh,
yeah, I don't think so. Not unless they do an Unleashed. I mean,
I think we're getting Star Killer.
We are getting a new Star Killer figure.
Yeah, I mean, we might get in Black Series.
Well,
but they do the gaming great.
Vintage.
They're doing vintage. Are they doing gaming greats in vintage?
Yeah, they're making a new. They have
fuck
gaming
vintage.
Greats. They have gaming greats in vintage.
Fuck vintage. Fuck vintage. Fuck them. They get everything. Fuck them.
I agree.
I mean, it's crap. No, I mean, it's like you're right, McClay. Like, why send this stuff back out? Like, you're just doing knockoff stuff, and it's not.
Yeah,
even
they're
like
just taking advantage. Taking advantage.
Cash grab.
Of it.
Yeah, cash grab. Pure and simple.
Hayden is young. He just aged. Yes, thank you, Astro. He aged really rough. Like when you saw, I felt bad when I saw him in the panel because it was like, holy man, those are some bad years on you.
You know who it reminds me of? Anthony Michael Hall. How bad he
yeah.
Yeah. Really? He makes Anthony Hall look fucking good compared to what fucking
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to look anything like he used to look.
Anyway,
it's method acting thing.
Hey, The Dead Zone was a good TV show.
Hey,
I was thinking more of when he showed up on Community.
Hey, that's kind of fun. Okay. So, dude, the amount of messages I got from people first time at the show and like the fucking cosplay, and I'm like, yeah, dude, they like.
Didn't go up.
One more thing to the general population, because I see some of the boys in chat. Stop sending me pictures of these weak ass people trying to dress up like Max Rebo, not having screen accurate costumes. Okay,
That wasn't a person.
These boys
That
do
was
it
a
already.
prop.
These boys do it
Those were
already.
props.
That's a bullshit prop.
Hey.
I got like 4 different Max Rebos through the IGs and on my
arms.
phone of these people with fucking using their hands and stuff. Get out of here with that nonsense.
Did you guys
I knew
see?
it was done, but Hayden Christensen's 41, so I don't know. If
Oh,
that's
goddamn.
God,
All
I told you he was worse than Hall, man. He fucking
He's the
He's
dark
right.
side. It
Shit.
is.
Maybe.
Dude, there was some funny shit that I saw. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I think it might have been
Yeah,
Was it
also
Barter?
Source Radio, yeah.
somebody posted a video on Instagram, and it was at Celebration, and there
Don't
was
do
a
that.
line of these guys coming up the escalator, like
Oh, yeah, that sounds
30,
cool.
30 guys, and they were all the dude running with that one little tank. You know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about the running of the?
Oh, the guy,
cream
the ice cream maker.
Yeah,
Ice
Oh,
cream
the ice
maker,
cream
yeah.
guy?
They were all
yeah, no, they
mad.
do that every year. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
What's
it
his
was
name?
fucking
It starts with an
funny.
R. Oh Jesus, I forgot. It's late. But I'm
Oh,
It's
dude,
cool.
I was crying. You think it's gonna stop, and it just keeps going.
No, it
and
goes forever.
going.
Yeah, you think it's funny till you try to get up that motherfucking escalator, and those assholes are taking forever to go up it, and you're like, God damn, would you get out of the way?
Yeah.
Those ones, and then they always do a shot. They'll do a shot. You'll see it of all like the Sith, of all the Jedi, and then all the Mandalorians too. It's probably
Here you go,
There's my man.
Hey, there he is. What are you doing?
Astro.
There you go, Astro.
So,
That's a good one.
let me see if I can
I
find
was-
this.
Was anybody else? Did anybody else see today's announcements?
Well, oh
I was-
yeah. So.
Tales of the Jedi. I was impressed they got Liam Neeson.
Yeah, get the voice.
What?
Yeah, I sent the
Yeah.
thing out to Marco again.
I didn't read any of this, dude. I was on the
It's in the
boat
dark
all
side
day.
crew of the
Hey,
slice.
you know how phones work on fucking boats and in the lake? Not
Yeah.
well, so I don't bring it out there, man. But yeah, no, I mean the William.
So what does
Neeson-
that mean? Does that mean we're getting
Look
Qui-Gon?
at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
So-
We're gonna get you that Jedi giant size
I'll
Funko
take it.
I thought you meant the gold jacket.
and the gold jacket too.
We got to have both.
Okay.
Can't have one without the other.
Man,
So
she looks great. Holy cow.
I know.
it's yeah, she does.
She is there's something about Rosario Dawson, man. That is
She's
like,
beautiful. I mean,
she's
besides that, is
beautiful.
that what you're asking?
Yeah,
Like, she's
she
very
is
beautiful.
fucking-
This is where Chopper
Yeah.
came out with her, right?
Makes a terrible Ahsoka, but she's a lovely woman.
Hey, was that the real Chopper, or what's up with Tim? Is that his Chopper, maybe?
No, that wasn't his chopper. We asked.
Oh, damn.
So
I fucking love. There's nothing better than for me going to Celebration and looking at all the new statues and toys that are
There it
coming
is.
out and shit.
Here's Chopper.
Oh man,
There's a lot of statues coming out, a lot of things, really nice stuff. Hard to be a collector.
yeah.
Thankfully, I'm not into I can't do statues.
most of them are too expensive.
Yeah, they're too expensive. I got no place to put them. And even though my son's 9 now, I still don't trust that little bastard to not break shit.
Blame you.
Because they always find a way.
Yeah, there he is.
What are you
Look at
doing?
him. Look at him. They're gonna show him in that video down there. He is looking fucking 10 yards of bad times.
He actually looks like Vader now.
Poor Hayden Christensen.
Oh,
Beating him
good
up.
lord. I'm
Leave
sorry,
poor Hayden
man.
Christensen
I
alone.
try not to criticize the way people look, but good lord. Oh,
Hey, listen, Ewan McGregor looks good for 51.
dude, Hugh McGregor's fucking killing it right now. Dude, that guy's getting all of it. He even came out. Dude, see, this is what's cool about Celebration, right? So McGregor today, right before he was about to leave, decided to jump on the main. So this isn't a main stage. When you walk in Celebration, they'll have a main stage in like the gathering area. So once you walk in, it's not too far from there. You can hear it, whatever. This actually is a weird one. It's kind of smaller how they did it. Usually it's pretty bigged out, but like, so this is a little bit more intimate. He got on that stage right there and said, "Hey, listen, everybody. I have a bunch of people signed up that are supposed to get a signature from me. I don't do a lot of these. I'm going to go 2 other ones, but like, I'm going to get off the stage and I'm giving you all like a 20-minute notice. If you want a sig, I want to sign for you, but I am leaving in like, who the fuck gets on the main stage and is like, yo, I got a whole list of people who haven't shown up. No, if you take that money, get the fuck out of there. He gets
Exactly.
up on the stage, pretty much stops the entire show, the entire fucking like if like when you, it's crazy when you go on one of these because it literally everything revolves around this big stage.
I agree with Chad.
Plus, his wife's going to be in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I would totally
That's why
leave
he's
my
gonna be
wife
Ahsoka.
for that.
But he
I
stops
found out
everybody and he
something.
tells them to come there. That's like a fucking sweet ass move, man.
I found out something. The guy who played Black K, he was on stage talking, and when he got up, they were saying, "No, wait, listen." They were saying that he goes, "I can't wait to see what you looking forward to in the next season." So there is a Book of Boba Fett season 2 coming.
Interesting.
Well, hopefully they pick up the pace a little bit.
Hopefully,
Is it going to be about Boba Fett, or are we going to get another like Mando?
In Mandalorian season 3.5.
maybe we get a Prince Sizo story. Be nice.
Boba Fett's going to take on the illegal pod racing gambling that's going on Tatooine. That's what's going.
But is he going to do anything with it, or is he just going to kind of walk around and?
I mean,
With his helmet on.
after the first one, I
He's
don't
going
know
to
if
invite He's going to invite all of the bosses to his, castle, and he's going to talk to them. And
nobody, Chad.
They're going to work it out.
Well, he's going to invite them, and then he's going to say, "Hey, you guys should join me. But if you don't, that's cool. I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah. So you have no incentive to agree to help me."
No, I don't know if it's that. I don't think he's got dependency problems. I just think he aged really poorly. Like the chin's further out.
You're still talking about Hayden Christensen?
It's not me. It's me. Chad's talking about it. I'm trying to move along with the chat here. I'm talking to the chat. What do you think they're here for? You think they make comments so we can ignore them? No. They're here so that we can talk to them about stuff.
Oh my god!
I like that.
Look how badass
you remember, they're behind. So when you start making the Hayden Christensen comments, it's because we talked about it 5 minutes ago. Now we're getting those comments catching up. We need to bring it back up again.
This is the type of shit I love about Celebration, is seeing shit like this, man. I remember the last Celebration I went to, they did the there it is, the Vader Project.
Toilet.
You guys remember this?
That's cool. Christ.
You guys remember the Vader Project?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this was the last Celebration I went to, and this was one of the coolest things there. And I can't wait to this is the type of shit I want people. If there's anybody that went to Celebration this year, find shit like this, take pictures, send it to us. I want to see it. This was a really cool art project where they had all these different artists.
You know where it might be? So this is the thing. Go to they have a Rancho Obi-Wan now. This is where they're starting to put these. So if you go into the Rancho Obi-Wan, a little segment where they'll have it, you pay. I think they let you donate whatever you want, but I think there is a minimum. I think it's suggested like $20 or whatever. You go inside, and the last year for this was the Clone War helmets that they did like this. The year before was the hell was the year before? I can't remember what the year before was, but they really do a nice job of it, and plus it goes to a good cause. So
yeah. Yeah, really, really cool stuff, man.
Yeah. And depending on what you're into, I mean, there's Lego builds. You can see Lego builds all the time.
And also goes for his collection too, to keep it cool and a good climate.
For cosplayer, for Star Wars cosplayers, it's like their freaking Super Bowl. So,
well,
if you like looking at good cosplay,
dude, it's that's the one thing I was saying. Like all the comments that I got, that was like a lot of people going like, I can't believe how screen accurate and how good these things are. It's like, yeah, this is what they live.
There's probably a couple Grand Inquisitors there that look better than
yeah, probably better than what's on the TV show. Yeah, no doubt.
Shout out to Wanted Comics, who is at Celebration. Yeah, he's at Celebration. He went to Disney tonight. He was at Celebration. He's in that Celebration this whole weekend.
The lighting of the lightsabers. They do.
That's so badass, dude. That shit's cool. I'm 41 years old, and that shit's cool.
You know, they're adding on to that too. For all those people that were saying that those things were a failure and everything else, they're adding on to that park, adding more experiences. They're doing a lot of cool things. They're adding a whole bounty hunter guild over there, which is going to be cool. I know everybody hates the Halcyon thing, but that actually is sold out. They admit that it was sold out for 6 months. You can't get into it, but after that, they're hoping to keep booking on it. It seems to be doing all right. Like everything's running as a well-oiled machine over there, and like stuff like this, it's cool. I mean, I think it's corny what they're doing, like the Life Day thing where it was something organic, and now they're trying to market it. But like, that's what do you want Disney to do? And they're gonna fucking do a good job at it. So you get more and more of that.
Yeah. All right. So, real quick, while we're talking about
Lord condoms.
Wanted Comics, I want to shout them out because they have a new variant out this weekend.
David.
This is a beautiful Dave Mack Daredevil #1 that's not out this weekend. I'm sorry, he's releasing the images of it.
Oh, he's just
so
teasing us.
You can go order it. Yeah, I believe you can go order it now on Drunken Chat. I mean, sorry, not Drunken Chat. Jesus Christ, on wantedcomics.com. I'll put the link in the chat. There's also the link in the description below. But that's the trade. Look at the Virgin.
That's nice.
It's fucking
Amazing.
amazing.
It reminds me of the old stuff that he did back in the Volume 2 days of Daredevil.
Yeah. I love that concentric circles and the negative space birds and shit. That's awesome. Badass. So
well, at least you know what you're getting with this instead of whatnot sales that promised Kirkwood in the original arts.
Yeah. Well, you know what? What's funny about that is the other night we were actually talking about that a little bit. Not necessarily that case, but there seems to have been there's a lot of. It's not. We can't even call it fuckery anymore. It's thievery at this point. You know what I mean? So
it's beyond shenanigans.
Yes, beyond shenanigans. So we need to. That's why I always loved hockey. Right? Hockey was always the best because the players would police themselves. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing something fucked up in a game, you're gonna get punched in the mouth. And so players police themselves. So hey, people in this community, let's start policing ourselves. We don't like thieves. We don't like that at all. We don't like any of that fuckery. Let's not allow that. And if you're that, I don't even want to know you if that type of person. Fuck off.
Right.
So there's been a lot of craziness. I know people were talking about what you were talking about, Marco. They're also talking about supposedly there's some thievery going on at MegaCon during the whatnot sales, and it was a lot of bullshit, and that's just. It feels like it just keeps coming. So let's get rid of that.
Absolutely.
All right. So Drew did say though, when he went to Celebration, he said that there was a really cool, he couldn't believe how different everything is there because he's used to going to Comic Cons and comics aren't the big thing there.
No.
He's like,
no, not at all. We've said that a bunch.
No.
Yeah.
Comics take a back seat in the Star Wars.
A way back seat. You know what I mean? Mm. And he couldn't believe it. He was like, this has blown me away. He said, they take up the whole convention. I'm like, yeah, dude. He said that the model and the Lego areas was so awesome. And I mean, it's like walking different types of flora and fauna, you know what I mean? Different environments. You're in a desert on one side of the con and you're in a fucking jungle on the other.
It's a dry gear.
We were talking about it. There's a place called Team Nerd Herd. We were on their channel right before that. And a couple of the guys hadn't gone to Celebration yet. And they kind of said what it was. And I think our best analogy was like, it almost seems like a trade show, right? Like if you've ever been to a trade show, it almost seems like a trade show where then all of a sudden there's some merchandising and some like because you'll see the costume setup people. Like there's actually people who do all the setups or all the rehab to all the designs for Tauntauns or Tusken Raiders or whatever. They're there and they're selling. I mean, it's really expensive, but they're not like selling you anything even on the floor. You can't buy some of the shit you can't even buy on the floor. You have to like put in for order and then you'll get it in like a year and a half. Hasbro will come out and show you all this cool shit down the road. Most of it you can't fucking buy. They don't even have priced out for MSRP yet. Like they don't know what the MSRP.
You won't get into 2024.
Yeah, well, okay, that too. Dom is a little butthurt. Dom's a little butthurt about pre-ordering shit that doesn't come out.
I hate pre-orderings.
No, but like even before the like supply chain shit, that's how it's gone, and it just gives you this cool feeling. And then the cosplayers are so well done, and they actually are part of the show, right? Like there was a big in 2019. It was like respect cosplayer, and like they had a big information thing before you went in there, like no grabbing, no touching, and if the cosplayer says no, like they don't want to take a picture, you don't take a picture. They're like almost part of the performance though, like, and they really are there at Celebration. The cosplayers aren't people
expected to act like a human being.
They
know. I know that's crazy talk, right?
I know. Well, I mean, hey, listen.
Well, and I mean, it gets you. They have these things at some cons too, but Celebration will really get fan involvement is a big deal too. where even for kids and stuff, they'll have like droid building panels and stuff like that, where you can build droids out of basically robotic. It's basically like a robotics panel. So I mean,
well,
they have
all their droid building, it's like, well, the droid building, the regular ones that build like the R2 units and stuff, that's like $10,000 to build one of those. So that's but they also have a mouse droid that's only like $1,500, but they'll help you or whatever. They'll get your contact information. But a lot of these panels too are fan-based professional panels. So like when you go to them, it's just impressive how much time and effort these fans have put in. Like if you didn't know any better, you won't know that they're a fan group that's putting it on.
I got a buddy who builds droids, and he was so good at it, and that he actually does it for. They're in the shows now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're at Disneyland.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that a lot. I mean, from time to time, they do that.
No, this guy. What was the droid we talked to him? He was working on it to do. It was like a year and a half ago. He was finishing up one of the droids that they ended up putting at what's his name? Wasn't it at Galaxy's Edge?
Yeah.
He did the.
It wasn't CB23 and Steve Horn, was it?
No.
No, but he did the. Well, he said, when you walk into the cantina, he's the DJ. There's a DJ in there. That's what the droid. That's one of the droids that he helped build.
Rex. He is the guy that used to be on the. What was the first Star Wars ride that was in Disneyland? Star Cruiser. Was that it?
Yeah.
Star Tours.
Star Cruiser. Yeah, Star
Tours.
Star Tours. He's the guy that drove the ship on Star Tours. Then he turned into the DJ.
Oh, I see visions.
Yep. I ordered that already.
Where's Jedi? Oh, Jedi's gone.
Where's Jedi?
Jedi took off. Jedi took off.
That's the best part of Visions right there.
Yeah.
Ronin.
That's a pretty cool figure or statue.
Yeah.
How much is that going to be?
Yeah. Awesome sauce. Absolutely. Why don't you use comments? I know. It's fucking blow your mind.
What's the word on the Ahsoka stuff? Right, it just happened. It just dropped. Did you guys see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot down already, but saw a couple.
Yeah,
things.
There's a couple things.
It's a celebration exclusive trailer, so
yeah, they're gonna have some link over.
You can scour the internet, but whatever you find won't be up very long.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's gonna be a lot like the Rebel extension, kind of what we expected. So that's what the rumors are about it, and I mean, it's also third week of shooting or production, so it's not even.
I'll put one thing to rest. You don't see a certain blue-skinned alien.
Yeah, you don't see Thrawn anywhere.
He's not there.
Hey, there you go.
I'm not saying he's not in the show, but I'm saying he's not there in that trailer.
Yeah, he's not.
Hey,
but
I think had that dude, the DJ.
I mean, the one thing that is still very like, I think if we were going to bet, like if we were like, hey, what do I got? A couple thousands in here. If I was like, hey, look, I'll take the money in the room and throw it on something, I guarantee you I would throw it on Thrawn showing up within the next 2 years. Live action. For sure.
Somewhere.
For sure.
At all the stuff, they got what, 7 or 8 things?
Well, I mean, between the Mando 3 Ahsoka, I'm talking about.
Well, there's so much stuff in that post Empire Mandalorian era right now that's coming out.
Yeah.
And there's 4 shows.
That's where it's going to show up, and that's where you're going to get it. And the other thing I think that we kind of were talking about down the road is we're missing the KOTOR is, if it ever comes, is 5, 6, 7, 8, because they gave us the next 3 years. It's so far down the road. If it ever is going to happen, it's there. The Afra stuff maybe isn't as close.
Anytime soon? Is what you're telling me?
Was that no? I don't think the Afra stuff is as close as some people want it to be either, which is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate.
I think maybe she might pop up one of the shows, maybe, if it's possible.
You've said that for every show that we've gone through in the last year, though, Dom. So, like, you always think she's going to show up. I mean, but with what they've given us, I'm telling Dom, with what they've given us to here, showing us the schedule of what's coming out all the way through 2024. Yeah. Why don't you hit some like buttons or do something? Thank you, Eric. I just think it's a far road out. I think
it is. They don't need to rush. They don't have to rush.
And I don't think they are. And I don't think you're going to. Like, when you see what they've done with Andor, and don't get me wrong, Kenobi's pretty good, but it does have its mistakes. And what you've seen then, instead of what they did with Boba Fett and what they did with Kenobi, right? Sorry, Dom. I know, Dom. I'm not shitting on Boba Fett. We just have to listen.
Look. I'm okay.
Okay. But how fast we saw those turnaround times on those two things compared to what little bit we've seen out of Endor, but like how much of a difference it is, take your time. I mean, I was always for like drop more content, drop it animated. Do all the animation, drop all the animation you want. For the rest of this stuff though, take your time. Take your time, because when you don't, then you get fat Boba Fett in a back a take.
Hey, Brian, E-Man Tony keeps asking you a question in the chat. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, sorry. Let me see here.
Yeah, I think it's
He's
Can I
asking about the
recap
fuckery
the
and whatnot.
whatnot instrument? Yeah, actually, yeah. Now even Yee's here. He can kind of give an idea. So Yee, can you talk about what happened at MegaCon?
Whatnot, IG Whatnot.
Yeah. So a lot of us went to sell at the convention, like live from the convention and everything. And what Whatnot does since incentivize that is to comp books to sellers, and so they pretty much give everyone the same kind of like pack of books because everyone's scheduled out for every hour that the convention floor is open. Well, in that pack, a lot of the first sellers were getting like the Invincible comics and everything like that, and then on Saturday, I think what happened was like, because everyone's schedule is so crazy, within the booth that you're selling from, they put stacks of books for each seller for every hour. Well, someone had went through there and cherry picked out like all the Invincible comics and like all the books that were hitting like super big. And then so I ended up selling on Sunday, and the same thing happened on Sunday too. So it happened sometime before Ninth Wonder and Dennis Barger went on.
So they just like lay them out there, and you guys just pick them up yourselves, or do they like deliver them to you?
So it's a stage uprise, and then like there's a desk, and then underneath the desk there's a shelf for you to put down stuff, and so they put everything in piles for everyone to go through.
Somebody went through them and took out the.
It seems like not to blame Whatnot for people being assholes and stealing stuff, but it seems like a ill thought out system.
Right.
I'm thinking it's like a shared table is what you're saying, and somebody who was at that table early decided to take things from people who would be showing up at that table later in the day.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Right.
That's not what we were talking about, but there's a little.
Yeah,
bit
we're talking
more.
about something different.
Oh, you're talking about something different?
No.
Yeah,
That's what
no.
people were asking in the
People were
chat.
asking that in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's what happened at MegaCon. But I mean, like, I brought books to sell intentionally for that. Like, I had my Something Is Killing Your Wallet Part 2. So I was on.
So that was sellers ripping off other sellers, more or less. Because you had at the table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's the table. You guys can see it. It's kind of like there was a bunch of these little circular structures that they made with these desks underneath them, right? And they had a bunch of them. There was probably how many? 10 of them? 15?
Oh, there was like 3 or 4 of them. There's 3 of these, and then there was like the main stage that the Whatnot account was selling for, where they had like the signings with like Kevin Smith, all kinds of other like just different actors that were at the con. I think like Ric Flair showed up.
Yeah, here you guys can see it. see, as a matter of fact, you could see these guys. These are the books they're selling. You can see the Invincible chilling right here. It's the Adam Eve.
Oh yes, you can see. You can kind of see behind it.
Yeah,
like at that angle,
underneath
like,
here.
Yeah. See that there's like a shelf that
I
like,
see. Yeah.
And you can see the Invincibles are actually underneath there. Oh, there you can see them.
Oh, that's messed up though.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. You can actually see the Invincible. Right in there, right in there. But anyways. That's the type of fuckery, thieving shit I'm talking about. There's more shit. Obviously, we can talk about the card breakers world all day in this thievery stuff, and same with the mystery packs. Yeah, the mystery packs. I
think is kind of the same. That's messed up.
Well, the mystery pack was supposed to have something in it, and they went through all of them. Somebody went through all of them. It was supposed to have a Kirkman original art.
And people were Kirkman original art, like Robert Kirkman original art.
Tyler Kirkham.
Oh,
Kirkham.
Kirkham.
Not Kirkman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like,
Well, no, it's always been suspect.
Kurtzman
but anyways,
did do art back in the day.
They were supposed to have that in a pack, right? JJ, you can speak to it better than I can because I didn't.
Yeah,
Once
so
again, I was on the road. I didn't watch
they
the
said
shit.
they had, you know how that, well, now Whatnot makes them list the floor, the ceiling, and the average.
man.
And they listed the floor, they listed the average as like 150, and they said, well, the ceiling is 500 because it's got an original Kirkham art in it. And they said, oh, there's 50 total. And it even said that in listing, 50 total. And as they started to get through all 50, nothing was there. And people kept bidding it up, thinking they were going to be in the last packs. Nothing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be in the last pack.
And
Well,
they got down
oh,
near
that's
the end of the
fuck.
packs, and they're like, wow, this isn't there yet. Wow, this isn't there yet. And
What up,
like
Chuck?
near the end, they're like, well, maybe it's in the, the packs for the other show. And everybody's like, other show, other 50 packs. They're like, oh yeah, there's 100 packs, but these are only 50 on this show. And people are like, what?
I'd
Yeah.
be pissed if I would have bought a mystery pack thinking that and then hearing that.
That's why like when one of the things that like is the thing to do is you show all the mystery packs. You put them in front of you.
Yeah. That's the other thing.
You have a
they weren't
camera
opening
on
them
them.
on camera either. Like they
Yeah.
were opening them off camera, and then they bring the books on camera and show you what was in there. It's like, well, how do I know I didn't get the hit and you just kept it for yourself?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
well, that's a rule as well too, that you have to break the pack on
On camera.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Anthony
Yeah.
down there taking care of business.
He's always working, brother. Always working. He's either slanging books, packing books, making books, all that fun stuff. Shout out to Bird City Comics if you guys don't know. Retailer extraordinaire over there, continuing to kill it. I'll do a little, since he's not here, I will talk up real quick. Hive and Bird City both did this amazing Ivan Tao cover. You guys, I talked about it a little bit last night on Drunken Chat and the Hot 10. And, the story that we've been told is basically the Hive boys and Bird City have been trying to work together on some stuff for a while. They finally got together. Ant said, hey, I got this Moon Girl book. Who should we get to do it? Hive Boy said, hey, Ivan Tao looks amazing. Laura says, hey, I want to do this negative cover, and we get this. Does that sound about right, Ant?
That was spot damn on.
Yeah, man.
Like I was thinking I was gonna have to jump in here and say some stuff, but no, that was it. I was like, check out this book. They were like Ivan Tao. Laura's like, let me deal with the concept, and I was the middleman, just making it all happen.
Who picked the color scheme? Like, let's go with
Laura
the bright.
did. This is Laura's baby. She asked him.
I like the
she
bright
wanted-
colors. That's why I'm asking. I like it.
Well, so she wanted to do a negative space, and then Ivan hit her with some art that was this concept art, and she's like, she just saw it, and she's like, make it a double negative, and he was like, hell yeah! So that's where you get the yellow in from her helmet, and then the red from the
Gotcha,
building.
and the red.
Yeah. He wanted to use this really weird color, or what was the color? Was that? What'd you call it? Like a pastel-y, like orangey color.
Mhm.
Burnt orange.
Like, nah, hit me with the neon yellows, make it pop, make it bright. And then once he turned it back in, he was like, yeah, that was legit.
Yeah, you can't do the orange with the red. Orange and the red, it wouldn't go.
Yeah.
together.
All I did was sign the paperwork on this. I had very little to do with this one.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like that
Right
it has
away.
Miles Morales' actual costume on it.
Yes, I didn't want to put him in that pink hoodie turtleneck.
Well, the cool thing is that looks like you're sold out.
Am I? Shit.
Item is out of stock. Is that what it is, or is just this one?
It's not up yet.
This is the exclusive set.
Oh, so I'm out of sets. I sold out.
Yeah,
the
there you go. So Bird City out of sets, but that doesn't mean you guys should be out. Let's see here. What do we got?
Let's see.
That's out of stock.
So the ratios are out of stock. I've got trade dresses left. Yeah, all my virgins are sold out. Jeez.
So I'm gonna drop a link here, you guys, for this, and you guys can go. Hive has some also, so go. I dropped a link for Hive. I'm gonna drop a link for Bird City. Get yourself the trade dress at least, man, because this is a fire cover. This is one of those covers that. All right, so the way that everybody knows, the way that I talk about exclusives is number one, it's got to look good. Number two, what I would like is limited if we can do it. Obviously, you can't do that always on Marvel books, and always transparency, right? So this book hit that look one out the gate, which is amazing. So Is this just you and Hive, or does anybody else have a 616?
So I've got a group of about 5 retailers that I split all my book projects with, just kind of spread it around. 616 will have this. Hanahan and Devil Dog are the other ones.
Nice. So there you guys go. That's super important to know that stuff, and I think people will rock with anybody that is more transparent. It's nothing that Anthony needs. I have to tell Anthony, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful book. Go check it out. I'll drop
Have
the
you
link
guys seen
here.
have you seen the new one, Brian, that's coming Monday?
Oh, let's see it.
Right, let me share this so you guys can get Jones on this one. What would you say one of Frank Miller's best runs was?
Daredevil. Batman.
Well, it wasn't the goddamn Batman, I'll tell you that.
Batman.
It wasn't All-Star Batman.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
So we got this bad boy. It's a Daredevil #1. E.M. Geist did this cover for us.
Oh.
I've always liked. I mean, there's a lot of artists I like, and then there's a couple times where they hit home for me,
He's
and
a
I'm
good
like,
dude. I like him.
yeah. Well, he's always been a solid artist. He does good shit, and then he made that Obi-Wan Kenobi #1 variant. It's just a regular B variant. Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the best one. That's the best Obi cover.
And then I saw it and I was like, all right, I really like him now. So then we started working and trying to communicate with him to get him to make this. So this is the Virgin, the trade dress. We got him to do the old school trade dress. So that's the green color from the original image, which is a little bit different. Basically, he's flipped and the swords are the other way. So we kind of did like a mirror. If you have the old Frank Miller cover from this book and then you get the new update, you kind of set them side by side and they look like they kind of go together. But yeah, this one's going to be coming out Monday. We're going to have these ones launching Monday. And again, I've gotten a ton of buzz around it. So make sure you guys are prepared. Virgins are going to fly fast. Those all seem to sell pretty well.
Not bad. All right, hold on. Where did I go? You've been doing some pretty dope shit all day. You've not just today, yesterday also. Yeah. You were at the Phoenix Fan Fusion, bro.
Yeah, man.
Tell me what it's been like. I saw. Let me go ahead and do some of this shit here. I saw a couple people taking some good pics out there. I saw Illuminati out there. I saw Chin Potter out there. Yeah, man. Tell us what it's like.
So this is a really good con, guys. It's really under the radar. I mean, in recent years, it's kind of been hit and miss just because, we went through all the COVID stuff. So it was, I would say 5 years ago, it was at its peak. It fell off, but this year was a comeback, man. It was packed. I mean, there were people everywhere. And I went to Baltimore, and this felt busier than Baltimore.
I think this one was back to first off, we hadn't had it in a couple of years.
Yeah.
It just seemed like a lot of people were going just to go. There wasn't really enticing, like anything enticing. Like I didn't go this year. This is probably one of the first years I haven't gone in I don't know how long. And there was just nothing gravitating me to pay the prices that you'd have to pay to go this year. Because, what was it, $55 for a Saturday ticket?
Yeah, we went through the guest list on Wednesday. It was not.
You were singing his praises on Wednesday. Sure.
Yeah, the guest list was but I mean the environment, the crowd, the vendors, that stuff was on point.
Yeah, don't try to go to the speed dating line. Apparently, Corbin he's like, I can't get in.
Oh,
right?
we got a story for that on Tuesday on the tax or Wednesday on the tax show with Corbin.
You know what though, it did have that feel. I'll tell you what, anime is taking over, guys. I know we love our Marvel and our DC, but that anime market is ridiculous. The amount of different costumes I saw that I had no idea who they were.
So
it was nuts.
I have a crazy question on store variants.
Yeah.
Why doesn't everybody ever? I know it was Marvel kind of getting into the whole anime manga artist thing. Nobody ever looks for manga artists to do a store variant.
So the few, and this is just my experience. The few interactions that I've had with legit manga artists, they go through. They have a translator a lot of the time, and communication's hard.
Yeah, language barrier.
It's so hard to communicate with them, and there's a lot of getting the semantics down for a business arrangement. How much am I going to pay you? When does it need to be done? And a lot of the details will fall through the crack just from the translation. We did way back when we did a cover with a guy named Genzo Man. somewhere in one of the Asia countries. And he's fantastic. And getting that piece from him was a nightmare. Great guy. It was just hard, and to pay him, and their different pay structures that they take, and communication was just off the chain. I would love
Asia countries. That is the toughest country to take over in Risk, by the way.
Yeah. Even somebody like Ivan Talon, his English is really good. And he'll talk your ear off, but you can tell, like, you know, he still struggles communicating some details back and forth sometimes. He's funny as hell, though. He'll send me some random shit like, I saw your son had a jiu-jitsu tournament, and I'm like, you stalking me?
Only online.
Winky face. And he's like, I just like jiu-jitsu. And he gets kind of like, I'm like, dude, I'm totally messing with you. You're all good.
Well, I heard Chuck Norris was there.
Yep, he's there.
He was. He did a bunch of signings. One of my buddies got a signed photo from him, and then he did just like it was cool. He did a signing session, and then a photo op session, and then back to a signing session. So you signed up for what you wanted. It wasn't everybody modge podged in one line. Polito was there doing his thing. You know how Polito is.
Yep.
Boys in there.
You get signed by Chuck Norris.
Vest, rocking good hair in his age.
Isn't he on the cover of one of the old martial arts magazines?
Well, I'm wondering, did they make a comic of that toy series that he
something?
had? The Chuck Norris, the toys? They had the comic series, didn't they?
Chuck Norris Commandos?
Yeah, whatever. We wear the white and blue. I don't know. My brain is just hitting nostalgia. I just can't fucking put it into place. Like, things are hitting my head, but I can't verbalize.
Your DVD box set of Walker Texas Ranger something?
No, not Walker. I'm thinking those toys.
Dude, you should get those graded VHS ones.
Mm-hmm. You know what's really fun about going to a local con when you're a retailer, though? It's kind of like being like it's like gang wars, because you see all the local retailers that are there, and everybody's cool, but nobody wants to like be too nice. So like I'll walk past Justice's booth, Jake Justice, great guy, love him. I sell stuff to him and he buys stuff from me. But when it gets into like con time, when you're there to make money, I walk by him and I'm like head nod. I'm like,
it's like Anchorman.
Yes, it's just like that. You know, walk past.
Escalated very quick.
I was picturing more West Side
Comics,
Story. You guys are walking, snapping your fists down the aisle.
Nice. The Jets and the Sharks.
Everything's cool, but the books are off limit. Don't harm the books.
And you give you those sideways looks, and then 5 minutes later, they're at my booth. They're like, "How many of these can I get?" Who else was down there? Collectors. I always forget it because I'm dyslexic. It's CCC, Comic Collector's Choice.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Jake was there. Who else was I see? Brandon's Comics was there.
All his Polito has got legit groupies, bro.
Oh, Polito shows up and rolls in there in that cutoff jean jacket, like he doesn't even step. He just like flies and just floats in with smoke behind him.
At the sleeves or at the waist?
Well, there he is, right there.
Which is weird. It's just the smoke covers his feet and he just kind of glides.
Yeah. He's got Dia de los Muertos girls carrying them in.
Mm-hmm. And the throne, the whole. I need that. I need birdsuit. Oh,
Anthony Rapp was there.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, Dazed and Confused, old school, right there.
That's what I always think of him from.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
You know who had a good line was the chick, the voice of what's her name from Encanto? Is Isabella, the voice, dude, her line full of kids, and that thing was long. You see like Joe Rubenstein with no line, and you got the voice actor for her, and it was like twisting, and he's like, "Hey, I wrote the series that everybody loves."
Did he put up those lines?
I thought it was fun.
If you actually go to like an anime convention and stuff, those lines are freaking huge for the voice actors. I mean, people bring cars to sign, people bring DVDs to sign, bring everything, and like it's like an actor's line at a Comic Con. It's long as hell.
All right,
go back to.
That's Triple D Dodgeball. Is that where Sam's at right now? He has the con dressed up.
I saw somebody dressed up like a wall outlet.
Did they have Chuck Norris judge the dodgeball?
Right.
Go back one more.
Thank
you, Chuck Norris.
Go back before dodgeball.
There it is. The outlet.
There. Okay. That creature in the background.
Yeah. The mask.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah.
That's that fucking. I used
anime.
Some Spirited Away.
I know.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Isn't that in?
I forget the name of the creature.
That's
so
in.
it's the one that eats the kids. This motherfucker I was at a con that they
That's
used
a
to do.
3-pronged wall outlet.
It was
I don't know
con
what
one
the hell
time,
you're
it was a
talking
small one. Yeah, no. This shit would play. And it was all Japanese, no fucking American subtitles. And you couldn't hear what the fuck they were saying. And I would watch this thing over and over at this con back in the day.
Isn't that also in Bleach as well, JJ?
Something similar to it in Bleach.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like all the adults were giving this thing like little children to eat and then it'd crap out gold or something? No, I swear to God.
Crap out gold?
I swear to God. This is what
I know.
From a Studio Ghibli Miyazaki movie.
Yeah, I had somebody try to explain it to me in my booth one time because I'm watching the because they always would put it on the DV. And it's not in English and there's no fucking. So I'm like, finally, after like the 20th time of watching this in like 6 months, I'm like, dude, tell me what this shit's about because it looks like it's about a being that eats children shit's gold. They're like, you got it. You nailed it.
So you watched that like Jedi watched the Visions of Star Wars.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it though. I think there's a moral to the story someplace. Like, don't feed your children to
all the Studio Ghibli movies are awesome.
This anime stuff is like these kids are so excited to be like dressed as their favorite anime characters. Mm-hmm. I made a funny observation today. So my brother-in-law came with me and he sells Japanese Pokemon cards, like the legit ones.
Okay.
So we got a lot of anime people around. There you go. We got a lot of anime people around our booth. And I started to notice no matter what their ethnicity was, they were bowing to me. Like when I'd bring them up and they'd bow. And I'm like, these Mexicans and white kids are bowing to me because it's their character.
They know the greatness of Bird City Comics.
so I thought it was funny. So I was beating them to the bow to see if they bow back. So I'm like, okay, here you go. Thank you so much. And I go like this. And then they bow and they turn around and they bow again. Dude, I had my brother-in-law's cracking up. I'm like, dude, they're bowing. If you just nod your head, they'll bow. We had this whole group of people just bowing to us. Like, and we wouldn't let them leave. We just kept bowing. They bow again. They turn. I'm like, bow. They're like, oh, bow again. And they're trying to walk off. I'm like, hey, bow. It was legit.
It was hot out though today too.
Nah.
Why does I never will understand this, why they have to do a con in the summer. Anytime in the summer. Just don't do it. It's not worth it.
People have off.
Oh, in Arizona?
The kids have them. Yeah.
It's balls hot there, man.
Yeah, dude. There's a warning on my computer that tells me I can't go out.
They have a tattoo parlor there this time, though. They were giving like live tattoos.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
They did that a few years ago,
Is that Colonel Sanders?
They did that at MegaCon also.
They did an Astronobicon.
Some guy came up to me. I'm like, "Are you Star Wars or Star Trek fan?" He's like, "Star Wars." He's like, "Check out my tattoo." And I thought he got it at the booth. I'm like, "Oh, you got it at the booth?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he pulled up his sleeve. He's like, "Henna." Like, get out of here with your henna tattoo.
Oh my god!
You just go, guy. Henna.
Yeah, here's the booth, the tattoo area. Pretty cool.
I almost went.
She looks super excited.
There you go. Boy. There were some legit costumes though. Some people went all out.
Is that Julian from Trailer Park Boys?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
Where?
There was
that furry's got a fucking stink in that Arizona heat, dude.
Oh, it did not smell great in Arizona spots. There was a guy dressed as Tina from Bob's Burgers, looked just like him.
That's Julian.
This just looks like it smells.
That's funny.
It does smell.
Is there any good
what was that?
I don't know. Was there any good do they sell alcohol at this?
They did have alcohol there.
There we go.
I tasted way more male misties than female misties, if you guys can believe that.
Say it again.
There were way more male misties from Pokemon than female misties. I got to give props to one guy. There was one guy. I'm not going to guess one way or another which way he went. But this dude was 6'4" and like the biggest yoked dude you ever saw. And it looked like he was wearing it as a joke because it looked hilarious. But he was just like bumping into people as he walked. And I'm like, he did that shit on purpose because nobody's going to tell him shit with his rolled up shorts. he looked like Jason Momoa. He was just rolling through with his little pink redhead ponytail, bumping into people. Adam saw him, and I'm like, dude, what is this guy doing? I'm like, just don't look him in the eye.
Oh man,
Jason Momoa,
people letting their freak flag fly, man.
Well, it's cool. You get to be you. It's like my wife always said, Halloween's the only time a girl can really dress like a slut and not be called a slut. And Comic-Con, you can just be you. Do you. There's no judgment. Have fun with it.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's for
Keep
sure.
busy.
I was lame. I just wore a polo.
You also
cosplaying
had
as a businessman.
didn't you have oh, you already talked about it. Yeah, the Pokemon stuff. How was the Pokemon sales?
Dude, that stuff flew. Holy cow. My brother-in-law is really smart with it. So what he did was he had this whole like breaking station. So and he brought free top loaders and free card bags. And he's like, if you buy it and you want to break it here, anything good, you could top load it and bag for free. So people started doing it, dude. And before you knew it, everybody wanted to buy, everybody wanted to break their stuff there and see what they got. And there was just a line.
Did he do buybacks too, or was it just?
No, he just did straight up stuff.
Yeah, because there's the guy that does it well around us. At some of the smaller cons, he will not only have that station there, but if it's like a rare card that he knows he's going to sell, oh my god, it's so fucking stupid. I mean, it's smart what he does, but it's stupid. So he will give them whatever kind of value it is on it. Obviously, not full value what he needs to make off the back end, and then people will just keep buying more packs with it to open them up and to try to. I mean, it's like crack, dude. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He has nice, like and I mean, what's he going to do though? So
he had it on one set. He had one set that he was selling, and he had a bounty on a chase card, is what he called it. Or if they hit it, but nobody hit it. So I mean, he wasn't buying back all the randoms. It was like this one.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't buy back the randoms. No, he buys back whatever. Like he'll buy back the one card, but people sit there and just tear. All right, cool. Here, now can I buy? Like, I just trade you for 20 more packs, and you're like,
yeah. And see, I know Pokemon well-ish, but have no idea what I'm talking about. And he had to take this bathroom break, and this guy walks up and he's like, "These are Japanese Pokemon cards." I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "From Japan?" I'm like, "No, from Rocky Point."
And he put him in the back,
and then he knew I was joking at that point. He was like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, of course they're Japanese from fucking Guatemala." Got it.
Yeah, like the full arts. I mean, the full art cards are fucking crazy. The one thing that's really dope is there's like this certain cookie that you can get too, and underneath they sell like a full art, but it's a small portion of it, like it's a small tiny, and dude, it just drives the kids nutties, man. It just drives them nutty, dude. It's so crazy.
They're going crazy. Those kids were dropping cash on him. It was nuts.
Yeah, like this pack, I can't tell you what I got it for, but like what he sells it for, I'm like, oh shit, Joe.
There's some money in those Japanese Pokemon cards for
I was
sure.
like, bro, I want to give you some money. He's like, no, we're good. And I'm like, for real? And I was like, dude, because I saw somebody bought. Oh, they're like, cool. Did you have another one? I'll buy it. And he's like, yeah, that'll be like $100. And I'm like, are you shitting me? Like for this? Look at how fucking like I don't know how many.
Is it a 30 pack?
Let me see what the shit. It's in Japanese. I don't fucking know.
Just hold the screen and I'll start reading. No,
it's all
here. Here you go. You're Filipino, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. Does anybody know if this is a 30 pack? It don't look like there's a lot of cards in there. I mean, that's not like. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's the same size.
I didn't even know there's cards in there.
I thought it was a 30 to 38 pack or something. Was
maybe
one
it's
of those.
GI Joe cards.
It could be a sandwich in there for all you know.
No, I mean, I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck's in
Somebody
there.
got it.
You want me to open it?
Anything but GI Joe.
Yeah, they could be selling you a sandwich, or there's underwear. There's Pokemon underwear inside, and you just don't even know.
Rob, I got it today, brother. It will be in pickups.
All right, we'll open it up and we'll see what's inside this thing. All right, mystery solved.
Yeah, but Pokemon cards are legit. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
it was funny too because we got
Pokemon cards right now.
I'm just open up the pack to see. I'm giving. I've gotten into. No. The deal was that I give the whole thing to the kids, so they'll get them. So
I bought a lot of trading card collectible card games, whatever you want to call them, lately, and I bought 0 Pokemon. I'm not into the Pokemon. I'm doing a lot of the probably nobody knows what it is, but White Schwartz, which is a Bushy Road game. And,
the only part that sucks about this is I wish there was a different number system, because I figured the first time I bought them, so the kids could stop telling me how much power they had. That didn't work, dude. They just
you know what I really want to buy at cons, and tell me if you guys have some weird con vice buy. I don't play any type of role playing game. I don't. See, I don't do anything like that. But I always want to buy those damn game dice when I'm there.
Yeah, they're cool.
Oh, like the 20
You
sided
get
die.
caught by the
I
color.
don't even know what I would do with them. I don't play those dice games, but I want them. This dude had cool ass dice that he custom like made, and then he had this box where you drop them on the box and press the button, and they fall out of the bottom and roll. It's like a clean roll.
Yeah, I guess
And the boxes had designs, and I'm like, I want a box. He's like, what games you play? I'm like,
it's 30.
nothing. Just I want dice. That's cool.
It's 30. It's 30.
Okay.
So
I
Dennis
still want to
sent
play
me-
one of those games, but I just
Do you want me to open up 2
Right.
packs to show you what's in them? I can open
Yes.
them.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
Do it. Open it.
Dude, I hope a Me Too doesn't fucking show up. My kids.
So-
Hey, what's up?
Speaking of dice games, at MegaCon, Dennis sent me out to go get a D10, and this booth had it really cool. They're like, okay, you roll the dice, and whatever it lands on is what you pay.
Oh, that's fucking. That could be really cool or really shitty.
Yeah. So he gave me $10 to go do that, and I ended up rolling a 0. So I was like, oh, so I get it for free, right? And then they're like, no, that'll be $10. I was like, oh.
What up, James? How you doing, brother?
Doing pretty good.
Feeling better?
I feel so much better.
Yeah. You got James caught the con crud. James, we just got done going over the new Moon Girl book. Ooh, man.
Pretty.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
pretty.
absolutely gorgeous. So you guys go check out Hive Comics. Drop the link in the chat. Bird City still has the trades left, I believe. You guys go buy multiple copies because that book is beautiful, just because it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Real quick, while we have Ant here, I want to do the FOC part of the program, sponsored by Bird City Comics, and the FOC books that kind of basically I kind of take a look at and say, yeah, these might be stuff that I'm gonna grab a couple of or something like that. But we talked about this one last night. This is the Disturbed Dark Messiah book, and guess who didn't know that it was about the band?
Everyone.
I didn't. Did you guys know it was about the band?
Ooh, I need that.
Yeah,
I
do.
I thought it was odd, the name, and I'm like,
Do they go?
it's probably not about the band though, because I haven't heard anything from the band.
It does that
for
when you
years.
open it.
What do you mean by about them? Is like their day-to-day lives, or
No,
No,
like
Getting out of
character-
bed and drinking coffee.
Or inspired by the band's story or something. don't know,
I got
some
you,
stupid
okay.
thing.
Yeah, because
Thank you, AOA. Appreciate you.
This character is like on all their cover album
Yeah.
art, right? And
Yeah,
so,
they did a
like,
whole this is almost like what Coheed and Cambria did back in the day when they had their comics. And if you guys don't know, like Coheed and Cambria, they would do those albums where it's like a storyline. I forget what they call those, like Rush and all those you guys used to do back in the day, crazy shit like that, Pink Floyd type stuff. But then they put it into a comic. Well, Disturbed, I guess, did something similar, and these are the comics. Now, here's the problem: this art is amazing.
who did that? Looks like Capullo to me. Who did this?
Because Capullo and McFarlane did a lot of the covers.
McFarlane did the cover for one of the albums.
Yeah, McFarlane did the cover for the first one.
Mhm.
So
Can I say something totally off the record or off the charts here? Old Man Fett.
Yep.
I will pay you to be the voice on my voicemail when people call and I don't answer.
Hey, I'll do
Leave a message after the beat because I said so. Something like that.
You should get his letter. You should
Some
get his
bitch.
T-shirt.
Yeah, get him to say some bitch.
Yeah, give us this T-shirt, some bitch. Check out the store at Renovision.
Dude, I want something super aggressive for my voicemail from you.
Hey, how you doing? I'm not here.
Yes, please. We'll
Just
talk offline. Sorry, derailed.
this is
Dude, just mail him
the
a figure,
Helltop.
but bang the shit up before he gets to him. He'll be pissed off.
in the
Son
recorder.
bitch.
This is Hellcop cover B. You guys know the reason why to buy this, just because it's pretty. There's
I don't get it.
probably a variant for it, just like the one we talked about on the Hot 10 the other day. The Amber, what's her name? Amber Smith, or is that her name? What was the chick that
Anna
had
Nicole.
Anna Nicole.
Anna Nicole Smith? Thank you.
That doesn't look like Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, it doesn't-
No,
no,
the
the-
first
No, he's
one.
talking about a
was.
different one.
Oh,
The
okay.
GG one.
Yeah. This is 8, so it was 7 that had the Anna Nicole Smith
They're
variant.
really, really trying with these, aren't they? Because they were
Yeah.
all did like the nude pinups and look at Suck You Bust Dry. Jeez.
Yeah.
Sounds like a TV guide.
I like this though. I'll be honest. I'm kind of geeking out for this a little bit.
It's
This
a great
is
cover.
Iron Cat the Iron Cat #1, right?
Hmm.
That's actually pretty dope. I don't
designs?
dislike that. What?
You like the design covers where they give you all like the little?
I don't usually, but this one's nice, bro.
Did you guys hear that Marvel does these design covers on first appearance of characters now?
I know.
So when there's a
I
1 in
kinda
10
noticed
design
it.
like this, it's supposed to be a first appearance.
They had that one for Bloodstone's sister, and
Yeah.
there've been a lot lately.
Yeah, they did it for the Red Goblin, I think, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
Back
true or
then.
not. Somebody told me that yesterday. I'm like, oh, cool.
I feel like there's about like 10% of them that I end up liking. I mean,
This
like I
is,
said, I usually don't like them, but like every
Oh, there. Now I
so
see
often.
Andy Goldsmith.
Yeah, that's Anna Nicole Smith. This is the last one they did,
The
right?
same people. Didn't they do
I didn't know
the
she worked
Playboy
at
one?
Dairy
It
Queen.
was a Playboy issue.
Oh yeah, that was a few
It's
months
issue
ago, right?
1 or
The
2.
Playboy one.
It did that.
I don't remember what issue, but yeah.
It was issue
So
1
that
or 2.
That
Oh, what was
Iron
the issue
Cat
one?
stuff, dude. Look at some of the covers on this, man. So the 1 in 10 is
The one
the
in
design
25.
variant. That thing is badass, bro. I get it that it's a design variant, but for some reason I really like this one.
I don't mind
thi-
design variants. I think they're
Yeah.
fine.
This one's really, really good. I think the design of the costume is killer. Look at this Momoko, dude.
I just got that one is a Life magazine homage. No, I don't know why I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I'm like 3 covers behind. Sorry.
This is one of the few Momoko covers that's good. I like it. I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
hit and miss.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, this is the action figure variant. That's actually pretty dope.
I like that.
Yeah. So the Iron Cat stuff is really good, but here's the Scotty Young. You guys know the Scotty Young is going to be a big deal. I love how it's chasing a iron mouse. So be on the lookout for those. All right. So the other one that I really like is
Is this the one I gave you from earlier?
this one right here. Let me see if I can just bring it up. And you guys, I don't know what you guys think, but this Dr. Aphra one, I fucking love that cover, dude.
Yeah, that
Maybe
killed.
the story is kind of cheesy. I get it.
No.
Yeah.
The story's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Actually,
the story's
this
not
arc is
bad.
really good.
I don't know where they're
yeah.
going to take it. It could end up being cheesy.
Yeah.
It could be like too many.
Yeah, it
gimmicky.
depends on how they pivot with the,
The iron suit she's getting. I am Iron Man.
That cover is badass, though, right? I mean, it's
Yeah,
really, really
not
good.
Yeah,
bad.
it's cool. It's cool.
All right.
Who did that?
And this
you know?
is.
I don't recognize the little signature down
Is it
below.
Witter?
Why doesn't it say?
It looks too like anime,
True.
like manga style in the face
Yeah, it doesn't say.
to be
Doesn't
Witter.
say. So let us know, you guys, in the chat. And then finally, is this the final one? No, this isn't the final one. This is close to the final one. I like this, the variants #1, the Scotty Young, because it's got Scotty Young in it, right?
Mm.
Or whoever this is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Who
Yeah, he's
that
got
is.
the beard. He's got the beard. So.
Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be Scotty Young. So there you go. Now you can get Scotty Young to sign his own cover, and yeah, there you go. This is the variants 1 of 5, the Scotty Young variant. I guess there's a bunch of covers for it, and then
There's a bunch
finally,
of variants for the comic. The variants.
Yeah.
Down.
this one is badass. Look how badass that cover is, man.
No.
Why do
So
they do that?
Get it up there. Get it up there.
Why do they do that?
Did that
I don't get
freeze?
that.
There we go.
Oh shit! There you
Yeah,
go.
look how beautiful that is. Right?
What the hell is that?
it was W. Scott Forbes that did the Dr. Aphra cover.
Thank you.
Aerosmith
Thank you,
number
man.
6 of 6.
Appreciate it. It was a
Is
good
this-
cover.
That is badass.
Sounds like a
man.
financial institution.
So there we go. That is your FOC books from McClay this week.
What was that last
Era-
book though? What title
Aerosmith
was it?
is called. Aerosmith.
Oh,
And
okay.
Book
Aerosmith,
66.
Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Aerosmith is that World War II book with monsters or something like that.
I don't know.
Not
I
Arrow.
just like
No,
that
it's
cover.
not Arrow
Arrow,
book
like,
by a
like
band,
Arrow, ARROW, not.
Oh,
Yeah,
Image,
yeah.
Image has a book
Not
called
like Aerosmith, like the
It's
band, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like the Disturbed book where it's actually done by a band.
Yeah. Get fucking Disturbed, man. Why they might make me buy comics now all of a sudden? So, yeah, good stuff. All right. Yee has been so Yee is working on new game show ideas. And he's gonna try something out, I think, tonight.
The
All
floor
right.
is lava.
Yeah. So make sure to like
Jump to
start sending me
conclusions.
all your comics, before the lava fills up into your room too fast. No.
I got it. Is it cake?
There you go.
This is really a
Cake
pin.
or is it
No.
comic book?
Yeah. So basically, I have some slides prepared. I cropped out a lot of the image, and then so the panel or the audience can try to guess which cover it is. I'm ticking around with the idea, and then it'll probably, as I keep the game going, it'll probably books will start to get harder. So
Do you have a demo? Can we see it? Do you have a demo?
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen right now. So yeah, so this is the
Damn it,
first
I'm in.
book. I haven't named the name of this game.
We all know what this is.
Yeah. So I figured, yep.
We'll
So,
let the
yeah.
chat have it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, just we could like either just call out the title and issue number, and then
first appearance of Gambit.
Yep. So
I got to
yeah.
say what up to Adam in the chat. What up, Adam?
And then yeah. So that was the first one. Here's the next one.
Ahab. Oh well,
Rogue.
got this one too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Annual 10.
Wait, is this not how we're playing the game?
Avengers
Are you-
and
are you
Rogue.
good?
Yeah. This is actually the game.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Oh, so I can just
Yeah.
shout out stuff. Okay.
Yeah. I don't
My brain's not working, but if I know it like in here, but I don't say it, just give me the point. So it's okay.
Okay.
Rhino, first Rhino.
what's the issue title in
71.
Ow.
No, it's
41.
41.
No,
41.
41.
40s.
I was gonna say 14. I went dyslexic on
I went
that.
back from 50 because it goes.
Oh, sensational.
No, Uncanny.
no. Yeah, this.
Oh, is it on
Sensational She-Hulk, yeah. Number
Yeah,
I was thinking
Yeah.
Sensational She-Hulk.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sensational
number
She-Hulk.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys
I
maybe
tried to
send
throw
me
it.
that.
Yeah, I tried to throw. Yeah.
Thank you, Jesse. Jesse, good to see you.
And this
buddy.
is the last one I have. So
Oh, 283.
Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
X-Men 283.
So this is gonna be fun when
Did we
he
win this?
crops the picture down
The
really,
Renovision
really
sweep?
small.
I won't be here for when you guys do this.
Renovision swap.
Yeah, and the books are gonna start getting more obscure too. Like where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
random Golden Age books, like
Sensational
Pre-Code
shit.
Hoarder.
Oof.
Yeah. I just wanted to do something really simple for the first one, and then like
Mhm.
also to figure out the timing. So yeah, it sounds like I need to have like 20 or 30 prepared for this before instead of just 10.
Dude, you know what? You know what'd be cool? You know what'd be cool is if, and I don't know how hard this would be. Fucking, I probably shouldn't say it because it's probably hard as shit. But if you could do it like one panel here, then one up here, then one up here, then one down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
you
get-
reveal
so you get
okay.
three
at a
guesses.
time.
You get three guesses, and then if they don't get it right, then you show the whole.
Or
book.
you should just show the panel really quick and then take it down.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's an idea.
Oh,
Yeah, like do that, and then go
Just
like,
flash
okay,
it.
do you need another one? Then you could flash another one, and if not, you can flash the last. I mean, that's probably a pain in the dick. Probably just do it the way you're doing it. My bad. Just,
Yeah.
No,
You
it's
can't do
cool.
it the way you're doing it too. Because if you didn't
These
have
can
us
work.
assholes here, we wouldn't be shouting out the answers, and the chat would be delayed a little bit, and you'd have to wait.
oh, that's true too. Yeah.
Hey,
So
Aaron, the game does look good. Don't invite me because I don't want to lose. But I will watch. It looked awesome.
yeah. So it's gonna get harder too because I'm gonna start pulling random panels from books too.
Yeah.
Oh, from
Don't
interior.
invite me to those games.
Interiors.
Nobody
Ooh,
fucking
interior. I
nobody
am
nobody
intrigued.
nobody buys books on fucking interiors, dude. Like
Yeah,
how
but
are you
still,
gonna-
like, yeah. It's
I think
how
that's
much
a good
you read,
idea.
How
Dude,
much
I
I'm
think
you
you
in.
do classic panels, right? You throw that
Mhm.
classic panel from X Uncanny 132, I think it is, where
Yeah.
Wolverine's in the
best there
sewers.
is a-
Yeah, but that's how he's gonna show. He's gonna show some fucking random ass page of like a background scene. People are gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
No, you get some of the splashes of those early McFarlane Spideys where it's like, well, it's not the cover, but it's on the interior.
It's the same
and
fucking picture
Yeah.
over and over again. You mean? You said
yeah,
All right, Brian,
That's
I
the thing.
appreciate you having me on. I gotta get back to packaging.
Thank
But
you, Ant. Appreciate you,
Before
brother.
I
I'll
go,
talk to
guys,
you
I
later.
appreciate everybody that came out to get the Moon Grow. Make sure you guys head over to Hive too, and clean them out of all their virgins. I always hold back a percentage just in case for damages. You guys still got some, James?
Yeah, we still got some. I haven't looked at our total counts. I know we've got at least a couple dozen, maybe
Perfect.
not more than that.
Yeah, you guys head over to Hive, check them out. James and Jonathan and I are gonna do some more cool stuff. So keep an eye on what we're doing.
Yeah.
And-
Jesus.
What?
He needs a beard.
Kyle, I'm talking here, Kyle. No giggling while I'm talking.
I'll just start like
Look at Kyle.
grab a Sharpie and start drawing it in, right? Like to have a beard.
Yeah, brother.
All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.
All right.
AOA's funny. That's so hilarious.
Man, there's something
Come
else that
on,
we were gonna talk
geez,
about
Aaron,
tonight.
get
What
it
was
going.
Kyle? Wasn't there something else
Get
we
it
were gonna talk
going.
about tonight?
I'm
Draw
not
it
old
in.
enough to grow a beard yet.
It's all right.
I'll just
I'm
throw it in.
Filipino too. I still, well, granted, this is probably the Italian half that got the beard going, but still.
Just get like a fake Lincoln beard.
So I heard what I really need to do is just like throw Rogaine on my face and then it starts growing in.
Dude, having fucking facial
I
hair is
tried
a
it. It
pain
doesn't
in the
work.
neck,
No,
dude.
just give
Man, it sucked.
Vaseline
I
and
had a
coffee
good
grounds.
beard in 2017. The HR department told me how to shave it. I looked like a thug. I was like, really? And it was nice and long too. It looked really good.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Do you want you to find like do you remember when Dallas Keuchel was on the Astros? They used to give out a free beard. So I just need to find one of those.
Oh, yeah, shoe polish.
Yeah, I'm sure I have one of those somewhere in the house.
We do have a
Handlebar mustache.
Yeah, Hogan style.
But wouldn't that look like more like a Fu Manchu on me then? At that
hey,
point?
we have
No, it
giveaways
no,
to give
no.
away
Oh,
tonight.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
grab
baby.
them, and
He just muted himself.
Yeah.
It's all right.
And-
Go grab him. We got you.
and-
Go grab
Grab
him.
him,
We got you, bro. We got you.
And
And
then
Nora, man, for you.
James, what's going on, man? Long time no see, brother.
Hey, not much.
Good to see
I
you.
found some cool shit today, or my wife found some cool shit today.
What'd you find? Let's see it.
She found a bunch of my old Magic the Gathering cards.
oh wow,
check. All right,
You got
I'll be right-
Black Lotuses in
I was
there?
about to say you got a Black Lotus.
that's the only thing I know. Black Lotus.
No, I got to find my other boxes. Got this. It was like my decks, like my actual decks from playing, but the bulk of my cards are still in a box. Who knows where? But in keeping with today's theme, I found these old Star Wars cards from when they tried to make a game back in
Yeah.
what are these 90, 95,
Yeah.
96?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, that nobody played.
So I got like a bunch of those.
Sweet.
Cool.
So I don't know. I haven't gone through them. I don't know if there's anything cool in here.
I have no idea. Personally.
Yeah, they're weird. They have like
that's where I defer to
planets
JJ.
that you played off of, and
Yeah.
characters
As
and
long as you can blow 'em up.
incidences. There's Beru Lars. There you go.
Nice.
Oh,
Peru.
Aunt Peru.
Hey, Beru.
Sure to be a powerful card.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
probably
if I
like
got
the only
that one.
person card in here that's even worth the shit. But
Is
There's
there
the
an
moisture
O in
farm.
Lars and he can lecture you in the desert?
Yeah. No, but
Is,
there's a
is there
moisture
an Owen
farm.
Lars on fire? Because that would be kind of good.
It's only one more season.
Of what?
I'm just thinking of
When
when
he
he was
gets set on
yelling at
fire?
Luke. Come on,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
only
yeah.
one more
Oh, yeah,
season.
yeah, yeah.
I need you. Harvest is the busiest time of the year.
there's the what was that droid? The Jedi droid,
The one that broke off.
R5D
R5,
D4.
D12. Yeah.
Yeah.
D4.
the one that blew himself up to.
And bad
And then showed up
motivators.
in
He's
Mando.
got that bad motivator. Yeah.
Get you every
Yeah,
time.
Motivators suck.
Yeah, Dagobah,
Those 60 blue milks.
Jawa Camp. Yeah, just kind of interesting. These are kind of cool. I don't even know why I bought them back in the day. I never bought them to play. I think I just.
I'm
bought 'em
trying to
for,
figure
like,
out how this
download.
game is played. Like
I don't
I'm
know.
playing
I never
Dagobah.
played the damn thing.
I think I still have some of them that I haven't opened up yet. I guess I could read the package.
Did you ever
Yeah.
open the Pokemon cards?
No.
Why not?
When I see your Dagobah and I'm raising you a bad motivator. Like I don't
Right.
understand how this card game works.
I'm raising you one random planet.
Yeah,
That
here
was
you
kind of
go.
interesting. And then some old Magic cards like Portal and what 4th edition stuff like that. So some older ones,
Cool.
95, 97.
That shit goes too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these are all like I said, these are all from my deck. So like they're all rough. You know, they're all super, super rough from me playing with them back in the day. But I got a
I like to
box
call
in
that-
there that's got
When you go to
God
sell
knows
them,
how
just
many
call it
in
lightly played.
Yeah,
Lightly
These are
played.
not lightly played.
Tournament used.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, that
Bicycle
was kind of
used.
cool. Actually, I did find
Bicycle use.
I don't think anybody does that anymore.
this
No,
was
it's
in
'cause
there.
nobody
Speaking
rides
of tournament, though, this was kind of cool. They sold these back in the days, but these were the decks from like the world's
world.
champions.
Yeah.
So this one was the
I thought you were about to bring out some pogs.
John Finkel deck that I
Get your
guess
slammers.
he
Yeah, I
won
think
the
I brought it
Brussels championship with. But this thing, like, I don't know if it had ever even been opened yet. All the cards
That's
in there,
cool.
like, not even touched.
Ooh.
But I looked these
crisp.
up on eBay, and even open, they're like $200 for the box.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All that world shit, because they used to have mats for that shit too. That you could,
Yeah.
I mean, if you get them,
The play mats, yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
really
the playmats.
playmats
They did
people love that
oversized.
shit.
I remember when they were doing the tournaments, they'd issue players the oversized cards.
Mhm.
And some of those from those tournaments go for a ton of money.
I have no shit. I have no idea what Magic is at all. I just know what sells in it. Like
Okay.
I have no clue what the fuck. I've never played the game before. I've never.
Well,
Me neither.
got an
Like I
idea.
see it. I see it in like the LCS or something. Like when I walk in there. It's like in the
Oh no,
case.
but I mean, I
I'm
like
oh,
didn't
hey,
know.
that's a physical card.
Like I know that the world's like if the world stuff sells, I just don't know. Like it probably, I assume that's just a big tournament. But how do the fuck do you get into it? I don't know.
You buy cards and you sit with a bunch of other people.
You get really good at Magic. I
Is it
guess.
regional? Do they do like regionals and like it's they do like territory shit like a spelling bee or how's that shit work?
Yeah, I think they do actually. I think they do regionals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure that. Yeah. Probably.
And they still do them. I mean, it's still
full
a
of
thing
them. It
every
probably
year.
is right now. But I remember his store would be just so many Magic the Gathering people there. It was crazy. He made a fortune selling sodas.
What is it? Balls. They all drink. Is that what the shit that was?
Balls
Last
energy
year?
drink.
Or actual
Balls.
drinking sodas.
Yeah.
All right, my phone's gonna die, fellas, so I gotta go.
All right. See you. I'll see you
Later.
tomorrow.
Later.
What time's the show tomorrow? Double J. Do a promo.
9:15.
Yep. 9:15.
Everybody go check out the Dark Side
Sunday.
crew.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. On Renovation.
See y'all later.
Yep. See you later.
Yeah.
I just remember there's this one. It's still there. There was this one place that was great for digging back bins, like it always used to be. Not so much anymore, but from the 90s on, and then like in the late 90s, early 2000s, they then decide to share that room with like Magic kids, and there's always just this turd sack of a kid who is jacked up on fucking balls and just going like, who the fuck would look at the comics? And then like everybody go, hey, and you're just looking at this little shitberg and you're going like, really? Like you are trying to make fun of comic people? Like, a fuck
He's
are
all
you
jacked
doing?
up on Mountain Dew and Cheetos.
No, yeah, eating fucking eating chili cheese Fritos and mixing them with Doritos and fucking drinking balls. And I'm like,
Now his
You?
cars would be player used.
yeah.
Cheeto thumbprint on it.
And it was like, then you'd sit there and you're digging and they would shit talk each other. And it was the worst. James, you probably know this. You probably ran into some of these people. The worst shit talking I've ever heard. Like literally the worst shit talking I've ever heard in some of these like card game Magic the Gathering things.
I
I'm not
just
saying
remember,
that yours was that bad, but you probably had some really bad shit talking being talked to you.
No, I was so we
just
didn't
knocked 'em
have
out.
like I bought all my cards from a card shop that was local.
Mhm.
It was like all sports cards, right?
Mhm.
But then like in the back there was
You had a little
like
quiet corner.
a couple of boxes of
Oh,
Magic
okay.
and Pokemon and stuff. But I remember the first time I went there with my friends. We walked in, bought some cards and stuff, and we're talking about playing, and they're like, "Oh, come this way." And I didn't realize the dude had a full basement underneath. And you walked underneath, and it was like a whole table full of like, massive Dungeons and Dragons set up, and then they had tables for Magic and all that other stuff. So his entire basement was just for people to go,
Oh, that's cool.
go have their games in and stuff. But
That
they always
sounds
had
about
like,
right in a basement.
yeah,
The dark
they always
days.
had like weekly
In my mom's basement.
weekly Dungeons and Dragons stuff, and then everyone would go down there and play, whatever the new game was. But it was kind of cool because they'd promo stuff too. Like I have like some promo, like the rep would come through and do these promo things, like this Soul of the Empire game, stuff like that. So he'd come through and give us like promo decks to like play on, and then he'd ask, he'd come back like the next week. And you just fill out, like he'd sit there and ask you questions. What did you think about the game? What was the playability like?
Oh, that's
stuff
cool.
like that. So we always got hooked up with like free new games, which was kind of sweet.
Yeah, that's completely this was like an after school drop off program for like dorky kids that just fucking
Here, go play
had no
Magic.
social skills, man. That their parents would drop them with
Magic
like,
was weird to me
20
because it'd be like they'd have the tournaments or whatever, and then like whoever won, like that person's deck would be like, hey, well, we need those cards. And it's like, so you're relying on somebody playing a game to now increase the value of cards because they had them in their deck. You didn't have them in yours. So now you want to make your deck look like
Zed is
theirs.
dead.
Hey, that's
Like,
a
it's
big
weird.
deck you got there, Tom.
Yeah, it's a nice deck.
But that, yeah, I mean, it was, yeah. So that sounds a lot cooler. Maybe I would have gotten into playing card games if that was like, because I think me and Pete have talked about this before on Renovision. Like both of us, like he wants to be a dungeon fucking master, but he's only
I want to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Master by
Call me
himself.
crazy. I want to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I'll play with
I
you,
want
Pete.
to play Dungeons and Dragons.
There used to be this game. There used to be this game. One of the guys I set up with Con sometimes, and it's called Beastmaster. We both got it, and neither one of us had ever played it. We didn't know each other as kids, but like we never played it. And we're like, it was so cool because it's almost like World of Warcraft looking before World of Warcraft, but like, oh fuck, it was like this big thing you put down there. But who the fuck's gonna play that? Instead, you go to these comic book shops and you get. I've got the black lotus 3 times, and I'm gonna kill you. And your mom smells like peanut butter. Like, what the fuck? How's that a fucking insult? She probably was just making you fucking sandwiches, bitch. Like, that's not a fucking insult. What the fuck are you talking about? Your mom smells like peanut butter. Fuck out of here.
That was oddly specific. That story.
I think I told some kid your mom smells like. Well, he was a kid too. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's your insult? His mom smells like fucking peanut butter. Get your fucking balls off the goddamn comics too, you fuck. But,
Get your balls off the comics.
The only Beastmaster I know is the movie with Mark Singer and the Two Ferrets. That's it. About the games.
Dude, that's a good movie too, man.
It is a good movie.
Dude, put your hand in the face and poison it.
What are the names of the ferrets?
Oh man,
Pogo, I think it's Pogo, something like that.
That's right. That's the one where he stuck his hand in the thing to see if he was poisonous or whatever to kill him or wouldn't.
I think so.
Or was that Skrull?
No, Skrull.
That was Dune when he put his hand.
No. There was another one. Which was the one that had like the thing he'd throw?
That's the glaive. That's from Krull. You're thinking of Krull.
Krull.
Okay. Yeah, he had to put it in the lava to get the glaive.
Yeah.
That was Beastmaster back in time. He goes to New York City.
No, they get the glade because it stinks in there. Hey, Pete, you start doing Dungeons and Dragons and stream it, and we'll play and stream it on Renovision.
It worked for Will Wheaton. Granted,
this is a big. Sticks is here. What's up, Sticks? We've told Sticks as soon as he gets started figuring out how to play a game, we will do a game night and we'll stream it somehow. I don't know how, but we'll do it.
I don't know. Figure it out.
We'll figure it the fuck out.
My daughter plays that. She's a dungeon master and she plays it online with all her friends.
Hey, as long as I can come in and just start making fun of you and then leave, I'm all good about it.
Sure, no problem.
All right, good. We're it. All right, championship.
It's a show.
It's a show.
Well, at least it'll be a show.
Content.
Hey, well, Brian, why don't you tell the name of the new channel, and then maybe we'll do it over here too. Maybe we'll co-stream.
So real quick, we're going to do a giveaway. Shout out to everybody that has subbed up. Appreciate you guys. We're at 826 subs, less than 200 to 1,000, and a bunch of giveaways, including a beautiful Hive Niobe print that is absolutely amazing. A bunch of crazy books. There's a lot of crazy giveaways that we'll talk about more next Saturday. But again, thank you to everybody that subbed up. Also, you guys make sure to check out, if you guys go down on the page, recently I went on Comic Book Canon with the guys over there, and it was a lot of fun, and we did a giveaway on there. And basically I have 2 of the, let me see if I can find them here. Here we go. There we go. Bloodstained Teeth, the Souza Micah cover from Wanted Comics. Shout out Wanted Comics. Good dude. Drew is one of the best in the business, and appreciate the hell out of him. So we are giving away 2 of his books. Basically, I said anybody that commented on the link on their YouTube page on this show, and if you're watching tonight, so we might not even give these away tonight. I'm going to stay true to it. You know what I mean? So this person that I choose right here needs to be watching live tonight to win.
They have to comment where?
Yeah, where do
they have to comment?
Comic
hold on, don't
Demon.
run it yet.
Comic Demon. Is Comic Demon in the house? We'll give you a couple of minutes, Comic Demon, to find out if you're in the house. And Yeah.
Wait a minute. We come on the show. You don't even give us a shot at winning something.
That's what I'm saying.
We can't win that prize.
Shit. Horseshit.
Oh,
Shenanigans.
that's amazing. All right. We are gonna do a quick look in over on another great sponsor of the channel. He's about to give away. James, what's going on here?
So we did a big. So a lot of the whatnot convention exclusives, we ended up submitting them for slabs early on. So tonight he was doing mystery boxes that had CGC 98.
Is there really one in it though? No, I'm just playing.
And some raw books. And he did. So as some of the giveaways for people that had won or that bought boxes tonight, that's one of them. That's the carbon fiber canceled cover. And I guess the last one, there was one that sold just yesterday for 900.
And that just got won by that person, huh?
Yep.
Robotic Comic. Congrats, whoever won that carbon fiber. Comic Demon, if you're watching, say something in live chat. Let us know. We'll hopefully give those books away. But yeah, make sure you guys go check out Whatnot.
Why is Patrick collecting a jar of farts?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you could sell them in Japan's eBay, bro.
Yeah,
you put it in a little vending machine. It's a jar of farts.
Exactly. Yep, that's the plan. And you put a
that
little
a big
picture
seller?
of the food you ate and your what you look like to get those farts. Oh, look at those foil.
This is a microwave burrito.
Those are the
Are you
metal
giving away
covers.
foils now? Are those the metal covers?
Those
You
are
gonna
the
give those
metal
away now?
covers.
Well, he's a giving away machine. He's a fool.
Yeah, we gave
So
away
these
like
all
$1,200 in books tonight.
Jesus.
Wow.
Smart.
You didn't take him from under the whatnot table before Yee got there, did you? Because we already been over this.
Yee, who took him
We're
out?
looking at suspects.
I got lost in that story. Who took him out of the thing? Did we figure that out or no?
Nobody
No,
knows.
so they don't know. They have a couple ideas of who it might have been because there were certain people that were scheduled to be sellers on different times. So I think they have an idea of who it is, but they're just waiting for the proof. Yeah, I mean, because they're selling them on Whatnot as well.
Yeah,
like unless they write like comic A B C D E F G or whatever.
They're dumb if they go around and sell them on one.
So if it was you, the walls are closing in.
Yeah. So I mean, because they're broadcasting on there, they have they can access that information if they need to. Is what I've been told.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they can see exactly who did it.
If you guys want to check out the Whatnot sale, here the links in the chat for the live viewers. Very interesting.
It's interesting.
He's got 34p. How are you doing the giveaway over there?
We just rounded off of that wheel of names.
Oh, I mean, but how do you get into the wheel?
You're just spinning a wheel.
Good, Jays. Love it. Check and check.
Was it for purchasing mystery
it
box?
Was anybody who purchased a box got their name on there.
Okay.
Nice. Very cool. Well, there we go, you guys. Go take part and
They went up their names on that wheel.
And make sure you guys check out our sale next Saturday.
Well, let's talk about that sale next Saturday. Do you already have it up?
I do.
All right, hold on. Let me go find that. Show all.
It'd be easier if you just went to our name, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. There it is, right there.
There you go.
June 4th, this one?
Yep.
Oh shit, you guys. Hold on. We're gonna stop this.
That's my birthday.
We're not gonna show anybody this.
Yeah, because I'm gonna buy it all.
Yeah, seriously, we're not showing anybody shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Because what are you doing? You're doing something crazy with it? Dollar starts? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Yes. Fucking nuts. All right, let me refresh this for everybody.
So no one outbid my $5 bid. No, joking.
So those are David Mack pieces.
David Mack original art, you guys. Dollar starts.
A bunch of other. There's Alan Claw.
That's crazy, dude.
I love that Department of Truth one.
So the 10 the Whatnot exclusives, the cover art for all those, Whatnot gave them to us and said, why don't you guys do a dollar star auction on all these, including the David Mack pieces? So that's what we're doing. So dollar star
Pretty badass, bro. So there you go, you guys. I've been saying for a long time that OA, I feel like, is the thing that hasn't caught on yet with the new collectors. And once it does, you know, especially a lot of these investors, that's where the money is going to go. You know, everything's kind of, oh, look at that. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. I can't believe you're giving that away, dude. And I get it, dollar starts, but that's giving it away, man.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to figure out a way to make a separate account because I want one of those David Mack pieces for myself.
I got you, bro. I got you. I'm just joking. I wish I'm gonna. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, right.
I can't believe you're giving that away.
Well, some of those
there's not going to be an MCM show next year, guys.
That's what Qua, right?
Ooh, I want that.
Not exclusives are going to be dollar start. The rest of those,
Okay.
I mean, if we're feeling the vibes that night, we might start some of those off at $1 too. But
yeah, that'd be hard to start that off as $1.
Yeah, it's going to depend on who shows up to the sale. If not, we'll be starting those at probably $1,000.
Yeah, let me drop the link.
We sold our last Department of Truth from this guy that we sold for $2,500, and we'd end up probably starting it off at $1,000 just to be nice. But
I'll give you $1,000 right now.
Show up next weekend. Put in a pre-bid, Aaron.
So
if you're
my $6 is off the table.
Put in a pre-bid for $1,000, and I'll start it next weekend for sure.
Yeah. All right. I've got some pickups here that I'm gonna open. I haven't opened mail in a while. I'm bad about that. Let's see what we got. I also got to talk about the new name here.
Yes, you do.
We're changing the name to the channel, you guys. Shout out the homie Jesse James Comics. Basically, so when I first started the channel, the YouTube channel, it was kind of when things were kind of crumbling over at Flipside, and I really didn't know what to call this channel or do anything. So, you know, the first thing I looked at, there was an Amazing Spider-Man book on the table, and, you know, I'm into like counterculture shit. So I just put an amazing title on a dilated pupil, right? And that was just to hold it. And you know, I also put my name on there because I still don't, you know, it was kind of, I'm sure there's people over there on Flipside that don't know that, you know, we're gone yet. So I kind of just put my name on there for that. So it's, you know,
there's nothing wrong with putting your name on your channel.
Yeah, I get it.
Sir,
I get it.
It's garbage.
I get
it.
it.
Never find it.
But shout out to Pete, by the way, who sent me a message from somebody that said something along the lines. Am I really choppy right now?
Yes, your camera's not picking you up.
The video is, but your audio is fine. Audio's fine.
Okay. All right. I think I got too much shit running or something. I don't know.
Well, you just have to. Sometimes when you don't reset it after you get a new system in, it doesn't pick it up.
No, I just got too much shit running, man. So the what was it? Where was that? I'm fucking stoned. Holy shit!
Amazing Green McClay.
You're talking about the
Thank
name.
you, brother. So you know, that's why I did that. And Pete sent me a message. He's like, hey, just heads up. And it was somebody that sent him a message that said, hey, heads up, you know, blah, blah, blah. And the amazing is kind of rough on the search analytics and statistics and stuff, right? There's everything that's called the amazing. So new channel name. I originally was going to put it out for everybody to vote on, but I don't think I'm kind of beyond that now.
Yeah.
So the new name is Beyond Wednesdays. That is the new name. Smoke Break would have been great, Ted Farmer, but I think that's gonna put
that'd be a different channel for something else.
We're not gonna monetize, be able to monetize on that, maybe, you know.
That would seem like a much shorter show too.
Yeah. So Beyond Wednesdays, you guys, is the new channel name. We're gonna start as soon as we get some logos going. We're gonna do the whole changeover, and if anybody out there wants to help on some logo ideas and stuff, you guys know the type of shit I'm into. I'm into cannabis, crazy astronaut shit, skulls, that garbage pail kids, make some cool shit out of it. That's what we're going to do. And then on top of it, shout out to Jesse James for this one. We're starting a Facebook arm of the channel that's going to be over there too. We're going to do a lot of work on the industry side of stuff too also. So hopefully this will be a place where, we can, get crazy interviews and Kyle can finally interview Bruce Campbell and Bruce Campbell not be a dick, that type of shit. So
you just want to come up with a place where Kyle can piss people off.
Yeah. And we're gonna and somebody that can hook up the White Claw shit. So let's get some White Claw support. That's the way to do it. All right. Damn fucking thing. Let me come back real quick and see if that helps.
Hey, wasn't Arthur at the Phoenix Con?
Yes, he was, and I should have interviewed him.
He's a really nice guy. He came over to Astronomicon. Oh
I
shit!
also
Well, that gets him to get off his own channel. There we go.
AOA, are you sure you're not just putting what Zaggy wants to say in the chat? Because Big Breast Comics is not going to fly.
Hey, Eric's here. And before he leaves too, we're going to do, if you guys were over on Renovision and you saw the first thing for back issues, we did the one on the Spider-Man, the newsstand versus the direct. We are going to come out with our second one. We're probably going to shoot it this week, so it should be towards the end of the week or next week. Make sure you guys tune in and check out Between Two Forces with Jedi. That just dropped tomorrow. We will have a complete breakdown of everything Celebration, everything Star Wars, starting at 9:15 over at Renovision. Tuesday's live tax show. Obviously, we've got the Ghost that Pete still
Wednesday.
does. Wednesday, whatever. We got.
Don't say whatever. Those are different fucking days.
Hey, Kyle, I'm doing my promo and leaving. So we got stuff every single day. Feel free to check us out there. We're actually almost about to hit a milestone. We're getting close to 2K. So if you guys could come sub, if you're not, we really do appreciate it. James, always good to see you, my man.
Good seeing
Kyle,
you.
I fucking see you all the time, so I'm not gonna say good to see you because I like to see your drapes though. And Brian, thank you.
I even opened them up so you
I
can
know,
see
dude.
the
I was
drapes
like,
under
holy
the drapes.
It must be like a fucking 1,000 degrees just blaring on the back of your neck, roasting like fucking hot dogs at a 7-Eleven. But yeah, so congratulations on the new name there, Brian.
Yes.
Oh yeah, brother.
See y'all later, man.
Oh yeah. All right, here's Jonathan as Mark leaves. Jonathan Jones.
Oh,
all right. So here we go. So check this shit out. So a couple was it a couple weeks ago? It might have been last week's show. We talked about you guys know I love Creator First, and we talked about David Nakayama's first work.
Yeah.
That being that Star Wars Tales 17, which I sold earlier that day, not realizing it was David Nakayama's first work, and I almost wanted to be that asshole that said, "Hey, sorry, my kid did something, and you're not going to get your book." But I didn't do it, and I sold it off. So I said, "Okay, what's the next best thing? I'm going to go find the first ever Nakayama cover." Which we figured out during that show was Rev'd #1, and there it is. There's your first Nakayama cover. So, pretty fucking cool.
Dude, I love the Fast and the Furious car.
Right?
Oh, so it's not that Star Wars book?
No, Star Wars isn't his first cover. He just does interior work on it. It's just a little light work.
Udon cover on that one, but
yeah, really, really nice Udon cover. That fucking mother whatever cover and all the Sith and stuff. But yeah, there you go. First Nakayama cover. And we're going to be going over more of those creator first stuffs now that we've got the ability to do some cool shit on the channel with the new monster.
I'm literally doing that on Monday.
Really?
Because Phil actually had bugged Nakayama on his Instagram. Was like, "Is that your first cover?" He's like, "Yeah, I hate it." He's like, "But it is my first."
Really?
I'll start somewhere.
Yeah. Check out the Vintage Comics and Toys. Phil Lee. That's his Instagram.
Yeah.
He bothered Nakayama about it.
Yeah.
That's funny because
screenshots about that.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, so here's next. see what this is. Pickups.
Time to see some pickups.
Oh, interesting.
Pickups.
Shout out Comic Enterprises. Some
You're
more
being
do
like
you
Marco's
poo.
secretive, not showing us what you have in front of you.
This
Oh,
is number 17 of 100 too. He numbered it. That's actually kind of cool.
And to answer your question, I do all the time.
Do you poo? Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
Kyle got a do you
Daily.
poo. Kyle
Daily,
got
huh?
a do you poo sign today. There's number 18 of 100. And here is a fucking virgin cover. Look at that. Shout out Comic Enterprises on the hookup.
Wait a
We'll
second.
give,
I think your video and audio are there. There's the version. Okay.
yeah. Is it still all fucked up?
I think it's just a delay.
Okay. So there you
That's
go.
cool.
Yeah. So let's give one of these away tonight, huh?
Got
Probably
someone
should
in the chat.
so.
All right. Lowest numbered one, 17 that we got. You guys need to go follow Comic Enterprises who did these covers. Is it right? Comic Enterprises? Am I right? Let me go find his IG. Shout out. And we'll give this away. I don't know why everything's so fucking slow, man.
It's
I don't
not
know.
lag.
You're not lagging to me.
Okay.
It's a new system, you know. Taking
It's
out
not
for that
wo-
test drive.
It hasn't been broken in yet. It's the engine's still only a few
Shit
miles.
pisses me off, man. All right, yeah, this is
You know what?
yeah.
You're not lagging. I actually had the YouTube screen up on my other one. I was watching this on YouTube. That's lag.
Who's the stoned one? Yeah, who's the stoned one?
No, not stoned. I've been drinking just a little bit.
Yeah, same thing. Booby traps. Yeah, booby
Yeah, I
traps.
just had the wrong window clicked. Mea culpa.
So I got hit up. I think I talked to Comic Enterprises a while back, and I saw this, and so they sent me out some to give away. I don't know if they were to give away, but we're giving this one away. Number 17. We are going to go find the Great Nightbot. You guys know how that works. If you guys want that book, you need to talk live in the chat for a unspecified time. In the next, hold on, let me set it up. In the next 5 minutes, start talking in live chat if you want that book, and I'll choose
And
one.
you better like the video. You better.
Yeah. Follow and you need to follow Comic Enterprises also. Okay, here we go. Giveaways. All right. Starting now. All right, let's do our final pickup. Shout out to the homie Rob Biller. He is the homie. I think he's here in the live chat. He sent me some goodies, it looks like. I hope it's goodies. I hope it's not something like go fuck yourself. Here's some glitter. There's a bunch of glitter that's gonna blow up at you.
You're gonna give people ideas now, like because they know you open your boxes and on pickups now instead of just doing it beforehand.
I know. Don't fucking do that. I will Adam Sandler your ass. I'll show up at your back door with the other half of the phone. What movie was that? I forget what movie that was. That was a good movie. That was like Adam Sandler's first movie where he actually was a decent actor.
I'm still waiting for that one.
You didn't like The
Waterboy?
Oh shit. I know what this is. Shout out to International Comics and Rob Fordham. We did a foreign weekend part due the other weekend, and Rob put this up, and I thought this was so fucking crazy. And Rob bought it and said, yeah, it's yours. So check it out. Super Juniors. Look at little Superman with blonde hair. Robbins looks like Velma. And yeah, crazy cover. This is hilarious. This is the type of shit you guys get out of foreign comics. The weird stuff. I think Indonesia. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's
Bless
such a
you.
great cover. So here you go. And look at the back. That's crazy.
Christmas ornaments.
What the hell did I walk back into?
Into those Indonesian comics, man.
Indonesian comics, man. I had somebody hit me up on IG about Brazilian comics, and I need to get back to him. He's like, "Hey, you want Brazilian comics?" I'm like, "Yes, I do.
Always.
Yes, I do." Oh, and oh no,
Nah, you don't want those. You want the Filipino ones, the library ones. Those are some.
Yeah, I want
hard to
any
find
of
stuff.
them, man. I want the clown cover that Josh has. The really scary one.
That's when he's gonna eat.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of that, somebody said that we should give Josh the ability to do something else instead of eating a comic book, and I said, "No way, man! He's got to eat a comic book.
He's got to eat a comic book."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard staples and all. No, I'm joking.
No, he doesn't need to eat the staples, but
I know. I was just joking.
I said I would even donate the comic.
I was gonna say any comic book because you can get like an ash can and it's not that.
I've got
bad. It's like an
I've got the
appetizer.
donated comic. Me and Josh just need to line it up because I want to take like little 5-second snippets of like me packaging it, him opening it, him blending it, like all that. I just want little snippets that we can put together. So I got to line up with them, but I got the book set aside.
We should pull all our money together and then buy that Action Comics 1, the piece of it. And watch it be $7,100.
Someone
Yeah.
boot me off of the channel right now.
we
sacrilege.
wouldn't let Josh like eat anything crazy. But we did see, by the way, on Drunken Chat one time we saw Nick Hart eat a first appearance of Iron Man or something like that.
Dude, you can eat an X-Force 1. There's plenty of those.
No, he took a bite out of that D23 book, wasn't it?
He's got to eat. He's got to eat the Deadpool card too. Then.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
let him
that's a
just
great
eat
idea.
like a
Dry or
cable
can you
card.
blend it?
That's how he'll cheat, Dom, if he does that. That's cheating in my
Oh, okay.
opinion.
You know,
Right?
that newer,
That's the best
that
way to
newer
do it.
newer Marvel paper can't be that bad.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
but
cover's the same as the paper. So yeah,
I would
you're-
rather
you're
eat the
winning
old
there.
shit, even if it has like a little crud on it, because at least the old shit is like real wood fiber. The new shit has probably got some
might-
craziness in it.
Yeah, I mean, with how much ink they use now, you might get ink poisoning from.
Got a point there.
At
For another
least the
character.
runs.
Give him one of the Kiss comics with the Kiss when they put the blood inside.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else got any pickups? Any cool pickups?
I mean, I can re-show some of the stuff I picked up from MegaCon, like just the highlights.
You're good, brother. We're already 2.5 hours in. Jonathan, how'd it go, man? You gave away a bunch of shit.
Oh yeah, it was cool. It went pretty
He's all
well.
tuckered out from it.
Yeah, I mean, 2-hour sales are long. I don't know. It's shorter than I thought it was gonna go. But I think it went pretty well. We gave away that carbon fiber. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And all those We Live sets, and I think people got their money's worth in those boxes for sure. But there weren't a lot of people at first bid, so some guys early got in there like six boxes for like pretty cheap. So, but good on them, you know. One guy bought like 7. Unfortunately, he didn't win one of the giveaways.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
kinda
I
sucks.
bet he still got some pretty cool stuff out of those boxes though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but he did get some doubles, but wait, if people get doubles and stuff like that of raw books, pretty easy to hook them up something else, some other good stuff. We usually
You can just send
do
the
that
doubles
pretty
to
well.
me.
Yeah, I mean that was the plan.
I figured it was.
We just have this basket that says like Kyle's extra shit.
Perfect.
Yeah, so many scout books in there. So many scout books in there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we'll send a media mail. It's okay.
Next Sunday. Next Sunday, I think is it next Sunday that we're gonna try and do it, Kyle? What do we got going on?
Yeah, I think next Sunday, a week from tomorrow.
We're gonna find some books and do a sale, like a 4-hour sale. Kyle's gonna come over. We'll have some of his books, some of my books. Gonna try and get Kyle his wife a new car, basically.
You guys want to go up against WWE's Hell in a Cell next Sunday?
So no, what they're gonna do is they're gonna show it in the background.
Fucking
Like
A.
I
Why
said.
you gotta talk, man? Jesus.
I'm just
You're
warning
snitching
you
on
in case
yourself.
you didn't know that there's going to be a shitty WWE pay-per-view that they don't even have matches for yet going next weekend.
Yeah. I don't know.
Come on, you got KO versus Ezekiel. Come on.
That's it. Yeah,
that should be good.
Yeah.
We got Cody and Seth Rollins 3, so we can see something new.
I know for sure I'm selling everything I have. It's Marvel.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Holding on to the DC stuff.
I'm a DC
thinking they're going to bounce back.
DC shit doesn't sell. That's why he's not selling it.
Astro, I'm trying to get my wife it's like a 1966 Carmen Ghia.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, you can't sell DC stuff and get that shit.
You might be able to afford a bicycle.
Unless you got a whole bunch of Sozo Micah covers. That's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I think someone was asking us about that, like, with the Sozo Micah 43. Because, like, what was the for that sale of the book? Like $300 or something.
Yeah, I'll
like
bring
that?
it up. We talked about it last night.
Yeah, but someone was saying that there's been a couple sales today and it only sold for like 70. I forgot who said something about it, but they were asking in the panel about it.
My brother sent me one that's at $438 with 2 days left on it.
Get out of here.
Nope.
But how do you have some that sold for?
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. No shit. That is crazy, man. Here we go. Fuck. $438.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
Yep. Bonkers. Bonkers alert. Bonkers alert.
But what are some of the sold?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I get it. There aren't that many 1 in 25s of DC books, so.
Well, there weren't very many of. There's the 298 that sold the other night.
It has been creeping over the last week.
Yeah.
More as it dries out. I mean, prices get weird, so.
Yeah.
116. And how many stores were doing this as an exclusive? Only 2, right?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was there was that Zerdy cover. It was the Zerdy cover for 43. So there's that one. And then was there a DeCall cover for this? Maybe that was the A cover.
Yeah, that was the A cover.
Okay.
Well, isn't
that
there
DeCall cover's nice.
Yeah.
Isn't there a MegaCon? Wasn't there a MegaCon book for this one?
No.
Oh, was that the foil? Was that the foil? Oh, that was Catwoman. Yeah. Oh wait, this is Catwoman
though.
This is Catwoman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the rose beige foil.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The beige.
Yeah, it's here, right here. It's not the foil though. That foil is interesting.
Yeah.
Man, I love that. That Frizen cover is so good.
Yeah, she was doing the bees. To call on
That's
the
good,
A's,
too.
Frizen on the bees. It's kind of hard to let the series
Oh, there's that foil. Bash.
pass
for
you by.
200?
Yeah. You just passed by the foil.
200.
Oh wow. They're selling for
That's
200 now.
crazy. That's crazy.
Well, here's the question. Here's the problem. This isn't a MegaCon exclusive, right? This is a Whatnot Frankie's exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
The hell does that mean?
What are your guys' thoughts on that? As being retailers that do exclusives, do you think that there should be some type of thing that makes, like, if the con is, remember how cons used to do variants back in the day, like that J. Scott Campbell Catwoman cover, the David Finch Phoenix cover, they would have 500 copies that you could get at the con or something like that. Do you think there should be a distinction between those books and then books that get sold at the con from retailers that are exclusives? Because basically, if you say, hey, it's a MegaCon exclusive, the first thing I'm thinking is that, okay, this was put out by MegaCon, not by a retailer that's at MegaCon.
I could go to a table somewhere and buy this.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel on either side of that. Because I get how it could be still a MegaCon exclusive, but I get what you're saying. Like saying like a Reed Pop exclusive, right? It's one of the Reed Pop convention exclusives, right?
Yeah.
So I mean I get that. But I don't know where does the responsibility of distinction or distinguishing those apart, where does that lie?
Yeah.
Does
ultimately
the organizers need to say that there's our official MegaCon exclusives or event exclusives, like, or does that fall on those of us that sell at the conventions? Because I mean, by word, it is a MegaCon exclusive, right? So I think it fits the criteria to call it that, but I don't know.
Should we figure out a way to call them, instead of calling them variants, we call them exclusives, and then we call actual, like, I don't even know how to say what an actual variant is, you know what I mean? But like the old school thought is a ratio variant. We call something a ratio variant. We should say a con variant, you know what I mean? Or a official con variant, like you're saying, James.
Yeah, I don't know. There's somewhere in there I think that it works, but
could drop them more as like, I mean, anybody on eBay is gonna list their shit for whatever the hell they're gonna list it at. But
yeah, you can't fucking trust eBay.
Yeah,
eBay.
Yeah, I think people should be more clear, maybe on just calling it like, hey, it's a convention exclusive. We're gonna drop it at MegaCon, but we might have those at the next con and the next con, and like, because I mean, fan expos, they have books there at their tables, and then they have those at every other con throughout the year, even if they sell out. Like, they're sold out on Saturday, well, they're dropping more on Sunday, and then they're dropping some in Dallas, and they're dropping some in
I think ultimately,
they're even doing that with toys and shit, right? Like Dom, with like the Star Wars stuff, it's like, it's a celebration first. Like, yeah, you can get it here first, but you're gonna get this everywhere else if you just wait.
Too many people are dropping exclusives, and too many people make it rare, so it kind of throws off a lot when it comes to collectibles, and comic books and etc. Because you buy something and then you go to another con, like you said, and the same book is
and they're gonna have the same product, and it's like,
exactly.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I fully expect when I go to Dallas to see the Batman 423 foil. Like,
if it's there, buy me one.
If it's there, buy you one. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy as many as they'll let me.
If it's there, you better hope Aaron gets to the table before we do, or they won't have any left.
Hey, but who's the one that goes to Dallas every year? I know where they set up all the fan expo tables. They do more than one.
We'll be in before you. We'll be in.
Yeah, we'll be in the door a day before you.
That's true. That's very true.
Okay, James, when you're at Dallas.
Yeah. Well,
no,
I don't know, man.
I've been to
it always goes back to transparency on print run to me. That's all I want. I just want transparency on print run. And
well, you're not getting it with that Rose Besh cover.
I know, man.
The problem is you're relying on the people who are making it to give you that because there is no official anyone for any of the print runs.
I know.
You can rely on. You can take your best guesses. You can rely on what you want to rely on. I like comic. You know what I mean? Like, it's none of it's official. It's all best information we got available.
We'll show you guys
that were numbered.
Hive is official.
Yeah, we'll show anybody our deal memos. You want to see them? Just ask.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's dope. I don't know. I'd like to see the norm. Here's where I'd like to see it, and unfortunately, we don't. When we do exclusives, even it varies who prints the books, but there's very few printers that even allow the option. But I would like to see the industry standard to where you individually number variants. If it's a 3,000 print run through Marvel, they should be individually numbered. number 1 out of 3,000, 2 out of 3,000, 3 out of 3,000. That would stop a lot of funny business, because the second a retailer put out, there's a slabbed number 287 and some dude's looking at his in his hand going, no. I mean, all those shenanigans, all that shit, that all stops immediately.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to see as an industry norm, but it's just not. There's only 1 or 2 printers in the US that'll even offer to individually number books.
Well, even like in the overseas, like they do with the individual, but there's still somebody's handwriting in it, like on those
it's all
old school, like
exactly.
the Supergirls, like they're handwriting in it, and then you got to get green labels because somebody fucking wrote on the book.
No,
what's going to happen is
the books from Germany, they don't green label it.
What's going to happen is there's going to be people out there, there's going to be retailers out there that are going to start numbering their shit. And people are going to be like, this is what we want, and show it by with their dollars.
Like the card market. You're thinking. You're thinking like the stamp. Like this is number 15 of 75. Like
throw a little gold foil on it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well, there you go. We'll start individually numbering our books, and
we'll I already knew that. That's why I said it.
Then we can get rid of those. Then we can get rid of those stupid COAs.
Yeah. People start individually numbering. No need for COAs.
I mean, COAs are just like asking a dishonest retailer how many they.
You know what you should do? You should start doing Roman numerals and then just do individual. So
by the time
it's the 500, it has 500 marks on the back.
It's gonna be some weighted. Why does it say XVI2? I don't get it.
No, just do a single tally. Just do tally marks.
Yeah, right.
Like when you're in prison, you're on the wall. You're writing the days you're in prison, and you scratch it off. And
that would actually be pretty cool for low print run books.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing: that money that you spend on those damn COAs could be spent on stamps for prints on the books. You know what I mean? The print numbers on the books. So that's the other cool thing.
Hi Nathan. Comp copies should apply to print runs.
Yeah.
I mean, we told everybody with that carbon fiber cover, like 25 of them are going to the public, and then there's 5 copies going to creators that probably won't see the light of day. So, I mean, we usually tell people that, like, when we print 500, we print 500. But again, like, you got to take my word for it. And some people will look at me and be like, "Screw you! You look like a lying son of a bitch."
And there's nothing you can do.
They definitely look at James and say that. They're like, fucking guy.
Yep. As they should. I'm not to be trusted.
Yeah. All right. So this is kind of funny. So we should have talked about this during Celebration, but during Celebration, Drew from Wanna Comics was out there, and so was our friend Big Leg. And well, we got a video sent to us by our favorite Wookiee. Yeah, sent to us by our favorite.
Back, like,
yeah.
Picture.
And well, the problem is that you guys aren't going to get to see it very well because of the way that the video is. But
fucking Solo.
Yeah, this was during the Chow interview, I guess, right? Something like that. Look in the background here. Look at this. He's got the beer up in the air. He's gonna shine up his face. Put the light on his face. Oh man, they cut away. They cut away. I'll just replay it. I'll play it. Go ahead and repeat.
Man, he had trash can beer in hand and everything.
Can you rotate that shit?
They know what he's doing. They know, and supposedly Solo Wookiee is like on texting with him at this time, going, "Hold up your beer, put some light on your face," or something like that. You know.
don't you have Wood's picture that he put in the chat?
Yeah, but the video is funnier, man.
But it's sideways. We're all hurting our necks.
I know. We're all doing this. So shout out to Leg, man. We're gonna have to turn this into some type of little funny skit or something, because that was classic. Supposedly the way it happened is he was out there with Drew, and they went and had some drinks and lunch at a place. And Drew was like, "I'm out of here," and Leg's like, "Not me," and just showed up at random places with beer in hand. So.
that sounds like Meg.
Pockets.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
That's why they make cargo
hilarious.
shorts.
Yeah. So, all right, you guys, we are going to give away this book right now. So you guys need to start talking in the chat. And if you want to get on this, why does it say there's only 11 eligible users? That's weird.
Hopefully I'm all 11 of them.
Yeah. So, yeah. Start now. There you go. Type in the chat. We'll give it away in 5 minutes. Start. You got time to do. Type in the chat. We're taking everybody that types in the chat now is going to be available for the giveaway. Type in the fucking chat. All right. That being said, we'll leave this up, and we'll wait to hit the bell so you guys can see everybody who's eligible right now is right here. We'll see here. What do we got coming up? We've got tomorrow night. What's going on over at Renovision, Pete?
Well, we got the Star Wars show, so we're gonna go more in depth into our Obi-Wan. We got to go over the Andor trailer. We got to go over our celebration. There's a lot of stuff, but thankfully I didn't have to do the materials for it, so it'll be all JJ and Marco. Dom's got a bunch of toy stuff that he wants to show, so much so that we got to split it. We're going to show part of Dom's stuff tomorrow and push the rest of it to next week.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
But
guys got a lot of fun stuff to talk about.
And then the regular old schedule programming every other week. It's like clockwork.
Like clockwork. That's what the whole point is, right? Do it on a regular basis, so people know you're there. As soon as you stop doing it on a regular basis, people are like, "Hey, where'd you go?" And they don't watch. So, all right. So that's Sunday night, you guys. Then Monday night, what's going on? Is there anything going on Monday night? I don't think there's anything going on Monday night. Tuesday night.
I do shows almost every day. There's
Pete.
something to watch every goddamn day.
The hardest working man in YouTube.
Yeah.
I will pass the
You
crown
want
off to
Monday?
you.
I'll give you hidden gems. You want
There you
Tuesday?
go.
I got chasing ghosts. You want Wednesday? We'll do the tax show. You want Thursday? We got dollar bin digging. All right, Friday I left, but I'm leaving it open. But Dom might be doing something soon on Fridays.
And if you guys missed last Wednesday's show, me and Corbin, Matt from Absolute Geek, we were all on it, and we did a candy bar tier list.
Yeah,
which was fucked because the best candy bars were not at the top.
No, they weren't.
The best candy bar isn't being made correctly anymore.
Well,
It's
not just
Butterfinger.
bar, just candy. Let's just candy.
Butterfinger's the best candy bar, but hands down. But
No,
not
it's
being
not.
Made
That
way
shit gets stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
What about whatchamacallit? Come on.
We had
Whatchamacallit.
no, that's not
dude.
the best.
Whatchamacallits are badass.
Yeah.
Love the
Peanut
commercials,
butter cups
Matt.
was on top. Peanut butter cups was S tier.
Oh, peanut
as it
butter cups,
belonged.
yeah,
That's-
I don't
That shit
know.
is F tier though. It is.
I'm a big Twix fan though.
Oh yeah.
Twix got no respect. Ye.
No, and I love Twix.
Twix got no respect. I
It
love
didn't.
Twix too.
Everybody
No
shit
respect
on
from the crowd.
Twix.
Yeah. Well,
It's ridiculous.
Oh, and then to answer Repair Tech Tony's question, I just decided to swap out books. Like what was right next to me, and so I put up my graphic novel number 4. So don't worry, I still have my TMNT number 3 double cover. That's safe away in the E-Vault. So
Zagnuts JJ are kind of like the inside of a Butterfinger, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit's good too, man.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Absolute Geek first for taking my books to Comic-Con today and getting them signed for me. He did all the hard work.
Yeah,
And I'm assuming Matt didn't piss off every creator that you wanted to have your book signed by, like you would have.
were they like etching it in instead?
I don't piss off every creator, but there's just some of those that just we just clash heads. It just happens.
Yeah.
So you just save every story from when you come over and do one of our shows. Well, yeah, so and so don't like me.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I only tell those stories.
Yeah,
on
he don't
Reddit.
like me either. Yeah. That guy don't like
What is
me
this?
either.
Oh yeah, this is Uniform 13's sale, right? He's got a whatnot sale coming.
I actually read Twig. That was actually really good.
There you go.
Yeah, it was
He's got.
cute.
Ooh, look at that. There you go. He's got
That's
some
what
of
you
those.
Which
say
one of
for
the
it.
70 covers did you read?
I read the Hive exclusive cover.
Are you saying that now because Ant is gone and you didn't read
No,
his?
that's actually the only one I bought was from Hive.
I mean, yeah, that was a badass Drew Zucker cover, right?
When
Yeah,
are
it
you
was pretty
going?
good.
When are you having this sale, Uniform 13? So people
Oh,
can
dang
go.
it. 9-9. Issue 2, is that fourth print? Or is that the second print? I always get those confused.
All right.
But it's actually going to be I think it's going to be the best you can call that Twig book is cute. But it wasn't a bad read. It was kind of funny. It was.
It's a Scotty
Where-
Young written book.
Where
Yeah.
did I just do the ultimate stoner thing? I
What's
think I
that?
did, you guys.
We got to wait 5 more minutes and everybody's going to comment again.
No, I'm just joking. No, maybe I'm not. Hold on.
Or did you forget where you were?
We're live?
We're live.
The
We're
ultimate-
live.
The ultimate
So-
stoner thing was like going in the fridge and grabbing a little bit of everything, throwing it in a big pot.
Yeah.
Cooking it
What do
all
you
up.
mean, man? I don't know.
The hot dogs, pickles, mustard.
Little sour cream and some whipped cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always do this: ice cream, and then top it off with like cinnamon toast crunch, and let the ice cream melt a little, and you use it as like the milk.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic.
All right, here we go, you guys. Sorry, we're gonna have to do this again.
How was their presence strong, Matt?
Yeah. How was their presence strong? What did they do? Who was there? Do you guys know if anybody was there? James, Jonathan, for whatnot?
Javon was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, Illest.
Ellis was there. He's signed with those guys.
Damn it! I would have got a book signed by him.
I think didn't I see Golden Age Guru on there?
Oh, might have been, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they
That
just
list
got,
is so short now.
they
How
just
come
got
what? This
people
list is so
showing up
short
to
now?
all of
Because I
them
told
and
you.
screaming.
I got stoned and hit the cross button, the
Damn
let's
it!
leave button. So, it's the way we do things around here. So,
we're really just trying to get to the 3-hour mark. Is what it really is.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, as we're killing time, this is double signed by Chris Claremont and Bob McLeod. So
did you guys say that Golden Age Guru was in Phoenix? Does he do cons? I didn't know he does cons.
yeah, he was at MegaCon.
He'll be
I
at
saw him.
Dallas.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he bounces
that's
around
where
everywhere.
We met him. I think he was either at Phoenix or he had to be at Phoenix because the only other con going on was Collecticon, right? And that's like a card show. Am I right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
by the
I
way,
just-
you
I
guys,
saw him on a video.
Taco Bell's Mexican pizza is fucking garbage. Don't let anybody tell you that it's anything
What?
different. It is absolutely horrible.
You gotta eat it there.
100%. I
You-
agree with McClay
You
on
can't
this. And I am
take
a
it
Taco
home.
Bell
You gotta
fanatic.
eat it in Taco Bell.
No,
Still garbage.
no,
They're not. They're gonna stop selling them in like a week anyway.
no.
Yeah, because they're
they try to
garbage.
fool you with the bells and whistles. Like, we'll call it a pizza.
Dude,
It's
Yeezy,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeezy found pizza at McDonald's, right? At
Yeah.
McDonald's?
So
Yeah.
there's a McDonald's next to my hotel.
The McPizza.
They sold pizza there.
Oh yeah,
Like-
there's some McDonald's that'll do it. Weird.
Yeah,
one.
they actually had like an oven, like
Was it a
where
burger pizza?
you could have gotten like whatever pizza you wanted
Oh,
to make.
nice.
Yeah, but I mean, when I went, it wasn't open, so I also went like at 3 a.m. So
Dude, that Mexican pizza at Taco Bell, I was so stoked to get it because I saw Jesse talk about it and Kyle talked about it. And I was like, dude, this shit is going to be good. I'm going to go get it. Bro, I took 2 bites. I bought 2 of them. I took 2 bites and I went nope, and went and fucking warmed up some old pizza, dude. Fuck that shit.
But
That's because you took it home.
It was
But
garbage, no matter what, dude.
No way.
No. It doesn't matter.
You gotta eat them hot, right?
That
right as soon as they give it
bullshit
to you.
sauce they put on the top is so gross. You know what I was thinking it was going to be? I was thinking it was going to be something like okay, the bottom tostada shell has meat on it, and then they put another tostada shell on the top that has beans on it, and cheese and sour cream and a little bit of hot sauce and some tomatoes and a little bit of lettuce. That's what, and then put some cheese over.
Don't you remember how they were back in the day?
I know, but this was
Leave it
garbage
alone.
too.
Just get yourself a steak quesarito. Get yourself some fire sauce. You'll be set.
Fuck Taco Bell. I'm never eating at Taco Bell again. That place is garbage.
Taco Bell is delicious.
Oh my god, dude, it's changed so much. I remember back in the day when the Burrito Supreme was one of the greatest things ever, dude. And it's all garbage. I'm not eating any of that shit. That stupid.
The only thing they're missing is they don't make the Mexi Melt anymore. That's the problem with Taco Bell. They don't make the
those were good. Those are good. Yeah, those are good.
But you can get the little they make like a nacho thing. It's got like the
Nacho Bell Grande
burritos inside of it. It's like $2. That's still a good item for $2.
Nacho Bell Grande was always good too, but they're garbage too, man. And by the way, I Del Taco every day over Taco Bell every day of the week. They got French fries.
Yeah.
So that being said, here we go, you guys. We're giving away this Do You Poo from Comics Experience. This is number 18 out of 100. Here you guys go. And
18. I thought you were giving away 17.
Look at that. Iman Tony with the win. Well, he can choose. He can have 17 or 18. And whatever he wants. There is the winner. So Tony, he is got the hot hand right now. So
I'm pretty
congratulations, brother.
I'm pretty sure he won some stuff off of Ninth Wonders channel too.
Dude, Tony is awesome. Tony's gave me like a whole rundown of Mirko and Dolfo's like first work. Like Tony is the shit. I love Tony.
Yeah, look at that gorgeous Deadly Class avatar. So, all right, Tony, hit me up on IG, brother. We'll get that sent out to you. You guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the whole Renovision crew. We appreciate you guys. You guys know that. If you guys aren't subbed up to Pete's channel, make sure you guys are. The best content, comic book content on YouTube. I've been saying that for a while. And go check out their show tomorrow night. Also, Hive Comics, go score your badass Ivan Dow. Is it Tao or Dow?
I think it's Dow. But
I think it's Tao.
Oh, look at that. We got a little bit of yeah. So Ivan's badass.
I'm usually right though. In the end, I'm usually right.
Just type it. Don't say it. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Go to Hive Comics. Go to Hive Comics and score yourself the Miles Morales Moon Girl by Ivan Tao or Dow. Let's get him on here to answer this. That's what we need to do. Trade and Virgin set $39.99. Shout out to Bird City Comics also. And also, you guys, real quick, make sure you guys go to wantedcomics.com to get that badass new David Mack Daredevil, which is absolutely unreal.
Beautiful.
I'm going to show you guys. Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
freaking, yeah. I couldn't believe how good it is. Look how good that Virgin variant is.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is Mac.
Is that Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He killed.
Oh, that's the Mac. Who did the? Oh, it was Bird City had the.
Yeah, the gift to Daredevil.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, this one is ooh. The gift one's good too, but this one is like, yeah, this one's really good. So
Yeah.
you guys, links for all those are in the description below. Go show some love also to Jesse James Comics, Comic Book Shopping Network, where he told me on the phone the other day an absurd amount of money that he made on this crazy sale where he sold like 500 key books. It was nuts. So Comic Book Shopping Network, Jesse James Binge Bar, go check it out. And also go check out all the if you guys go to the channel, go check out down at the bottom all the homies of the channel. You'll find Kyle's
Thank you,
and
Kyle.
Sam's. We'll show you Kyle's and Sam's Thresholds of Reality podcast.
Oh,
You guys can see the podcast. You guys can
we had
see
a
Richie's
crazy dude
channel.
on yesterday. Or-
You always have crazy dude on. Like, what the? And we didn't get our dodgeball to end the show this week. Maybe we need to go check out dodgeball, Triple D dodgeball to end out the show. Do they have any new?
But it's so great when Sam's here to like commentate on it and answer the questions that we have.
Not
That
not
dude
the
get hit
same
in the
without him
face?
here.
He doesn't have anything new, but you guys go check it out. Triple D dodgeball on IG and YouTube. And if you're in the Valley, go play. It's awesome. So shout out to Sam and shout out to Kyle for Thresholds of Reality. Who was your guy this week? Was he a Bigfoot dude?
He was a Bigfoot dude, but he talked about everything but Bigfoot. Everything from aliens to time travel to these weird interdimensional. He's dotted out every interdimensional spot on Earth, and he's trying to build a computer program. It's
every.
crazy.
Come on, he couldn't even leave some to chance that he hasn't gotten to yet.
He pumped out like 80 books in 4 years.
I mean,
The
he's
dude is,
definitely traveled through my house before to like make sure he like plotted out that area. So
Yeah.
Was you sure you just wasn't playing Pokemon Go?
I
I could have sworn there was a Pikachu in here.
I love that time travel seriously stuff, man. I love that stuff.
I think tomorrow, me, Brian, and Sam are doing an episode on time travel.
John
Nice.
Teeter.
Yes.
nice.
There you guys go.
So
John
come
Teeter.
check that out live.
Are
It'll
you
be
sure
me,
it's
Brian.
tomorrow and not yesterday?
It might be. We might have already done it.
Exactly.
And on that note, we'll see you next time. Adios.